the money that was stolen. John, after Chaldean's return, speaking to him, getting him some ingredients that he asked for, also buying himself better armor, if I'm not mistaken. You got breastplate, right?
Yeah, plus one breastplate.
While you'd gotten a message back from Undina, saying that she would meet you in the sewers with Aurelia. And so, you all chose, after talking a little bit, different ways of entering the sewers to avoid suspicion. That is where we begin. As you all stand at the precipice of the rat pit.
All of us? Did we?
You all made it.
Okay.
Outside of Undina. And clearly no Arthur.
Okay, but Undina said she'd bring in Aurelia with her. Is Aurelia there as well?
There is no Aurelia to be seen. You can make a perception check, though.
No, if there's no one there besides them, I would come out.
No.
You can still make your check, Robin.
Sure. I would like to go from my passive perception. Never mind, I take this one.
you
actively
see
looking.
Undina's scores.
Imagine having a 23 in passive, but still rolling better.
You can see that a bit higher up, within like a small bit behind a couple of rocks, you can see Aurelia and Undina pretty well hidden. The only issue is that you see Undina just kind of peering over it, staring.
I
into
didn't
it
roll
from
that bad.
Yeah, but I'm 28.
You rolled a 28. But from any other angle, it
I
would
did
honestly
stand
be a
up,
pretty
though.
good. Yeah, it would be a pretty good like hiding spot. But you lock eyes. And
I don't say anything. She has her reasons. Just
Oh
saying.
no, I said I would come.
Yeah, I know, but maybe you were hiding because you saw something, so I don't want to like raise suspicion. I see you. If you decide to come down, you decide to come down.
Yeah, but I have someone.
Along Aurelia, no, not Aurelia. Along Medina's side, see as Aurelia lifts up a hand and makes her way down behind her. Quick smile and nod to everyone.
Not working at the store today? We just saw you, like... Well, not I. Never mind.
It's been a couple hours. And I was told that you all had found things. You could lose a little bit of help.
Definitely
It was
better
a
than
long week. Next time, do you mind washing my armor? It's a lot of blood on it.
Presty.
That's a joke, that's a joke.
Presty.
No, seriously, it's relatively clean. I am very surprised. Well, we're here. What the fuck do we do from now?
Celicia Retail said she will be sending us some backup. Maybe we should wait for him? For them? I don't know.
It works for me. I don't mind.
However... How long did it pass since Clearwater left?
It's been about
It's been
half
quite
a day,
while.
basically.
Yeah, half a day.
Yeah.
I mean, half an hour here and there.
It's like 3 or 4 o'clock in the evening now, I think is what we decided.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
I'm looking at them. Well, first of all, any of you have any idea where we have to go? looking at Aurelia as well.
Well, I came down here to talk with Clearwater. But I do believe that doesn't seem to be a possibility anymore.
Chances are that he's already dead. He let him go. And I just... But other people that we're looking for are there. Okay. Looking around
What did
for...
you...
Sorry, what?
I said, what did you get?
I wasn't there. I didn't get anything.
Have they not updated you?
Who
Or-
updated us on what?
The stuff you got to know about people?
You mean Clearwater?
Mm-hmm. What did he tell you?
Again, he, and I pointed John, let him go, and he just found out the name of the priestess that cursed you. Is behind, one of the people behind this.
We knew the name. But-
Yes,
Behind.
she's behind it, yes. Or at least a part of it. Where have you been?
I've been talking to Aurelia.
Insight check.
Go for it. Odina, you can roll persuasion or deception at your thing. You can GM roll it for me.
Yeah. Stop that!
Bruh, but like, what the fuck? Bruh, we're gonna go into combat later today. most likely. Don't waste all your net 20s now. What are you doing? This is what we call wasting all of your luck.
Seriously, I have! Look at my modifier, that! I took that for nothing! I took specializing. That's for nothing!
Did you roll that one?
Odina, you can explain how much Paldean would be able to get from this insight.
She definitely has been talking to Aurelia, but there is something in... you see, like, a small twitch of her eyes. Like, she is hiding. I am hiding.
She doesn't seem to be able to like meet your gaze when she says this. Looks down, and you can definitely see like little beads of sweat like forming on her.
I don't drill her too much.
Yep. It's a great nat one.
Thank you. I have a plus 13, I let you know.
Oh wow! It was
I wanna
close.
do that
Juicy-
again.
that juicy expertise plus 5 and everything, and you still.
Look! Look at that! Look at
Yes. What do you mean? Martin? What? How do I understand this? What? What? No, Ludwig, don't stab her. She's fine.
What did Lockwick do?
He just right. I just stab.
Instead
Stab?
of, it was more like I don't
Stab?
need Erica died too much. I
Yeah.
just stab.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
You wanna try me? You wanna try me? I'm gonna
Ignore it, I'm
with hypnotic pattern.
Okay, well,
That's-
regardless, I see it, but I don't ask her at the same. Like, okay. If she doesn't want to
So-
tell us, she doesn't want to tell us.
Is there a way to get past there? I mean, last time we got molested. Truly?
Consider not jumping into it.
There is like ways down. We checked before, right?
Oh yeah, there's many ways down.
Yeah.
We ran out of rope was the problem last time.
No, you didn't run out of rope. You were like, can't be asked.
Rope?
Yeet.
Tying it and untying it
you were
every
like,
time?
you need like 50 foot of rope, and we're just stood there like, we've got 20 foot, we're not gonna make it.
What adventuring party only has 20 feet of rope? What the fuck?
Why the fuck should I carry rope?
I think I have 50 on me.
Yeah, maybe you're into
Yeah,
bondage. What do you mean?
we had used a bit of rope already, so we couldn't get all the way down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no,
Which was
I
the second
removed
best
it.
Yeah,
solution.
but like we have rope. Now.
Yeah.
Now we do.
Yes, we do. Look us have minimum 600 at all times. Need to climb down a mountain? We can do it.
Climb down a mountain. Need to have a spider fucking shimmy across an endless chasm. We can do this.
Yes. However, well, do we see any sort like beyond the source of light that is above us? Do we see any other like places that light comes out from, or seems like
No.
another entrance?
Once again, past that depth. Past about 60 feet. There is nothing. You cannot see anything anymore. It is dark.
I don't have it prepared. Yeah, I should have prepared it. I don't have it. Yeah.
I'm gonna lower myself like onto my knees, so I have a steadier like grip as I lean over.
Mhm.
We're not doing this again, are we?
I don't think we should.
I don't
No, I
wish to
meant
get
cli-
eaten alive.
I meant climbing down.
Oh, we're not jumping down.
Preferably not. Last time it didn't work well.
Would you prefer to carry me?
Why are we
I
carrying you?
mean, we'll help each other get
Because
down.
I have
That-
noodle arms, woman.
that is not the problem. We can help
Oh, yeah.
lower each other down. We'll be careful this time and calculate. However, I don't know when the backup arrives. So do we
Idea?
wait or
Any
do we
idea?
continue?
Well, who was it who organised our backup again?
Our backup is on the way.
That
What do
didn't
I-
answer my question.
What
Who?
do I see?
Erethiels. Cilicia Erethiels. Erethiel.
I'm gonna
Erethiel,
blink.
Erethiel.
Like,
Erethiel,
bruh.
yes.
Yeah.
The elves.
Yeah, I know.
Not the dragons. Don't worry.
Yeah, no. I would have just like grabbed you with all my might and just said, "You say what?" and tried to hang you over the edge.
Wait, why?
Because
He
he
would've
doesn't like
cleared-
dragons.
I don't like these dragons. The kobolds
Yes,
are
these
fine.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
You're being a bitch boy.
Well, you should meet
Yo.
others.
Martin has eyes. Thank God.
Martin, there is a hole. You can confirm.
Right.
It is a hole with many things leading down. It is a hole.
Since I tried last time to scout down a route, could I try again?
Yes, I will allow you advantage.
I am a rogue. I am confident in my. No, I'm an.
For fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
ranger.
It seems like for the task,
60.
the task is in hand, Ludwig is still busy from the conversation he had with his brother and sister.
Oh,
John, one thing you notice, you recognize the same path that you went down. Well, partially the last time. However, you also notice that there are places which were previously a bit too far to jump where you might have needed a bit more rope, just now a bit shorter, a bit easier. Pieces of debris have fallen here and there. As far as you can tell, this place is slowly collapsing.
Which for us in this sense seem to be good.
In the sense that some of the places that were difficult for you to reach before are easier. Some of the places that were a bit easier are a bit more difficult now.
Right. In that case, I'll try to just get a somewhat good, plan for where to go down.
I'll get my rope out and give it to him.
As far as you can tell, once again, up to the 60 feet that you can see, there are 3 places where you would need to kind of abseil, shimmy a little bit, 10 feet each time.
That's fine.
Yeah, you have a rope.
Nice. I'll point out. So if we're gonna go down here, if we walk across, there seems to be easy to go down. And I'll just keep doing that and show them the plan of which way is the best to go, and await for their reaction.
Well,
We use rope.
we should descend level by level and see if there are possibilities to go further before we keep descending.
We use rope. We help each other get down. It shouldn't be an issue at all.
Taking a look at the ground, by the way, is there like climb marks? Like, you know, if somebody climbed recently, the dusted area would be like
You're welcome to make me a check.
another one.
Yep.
What they do?
3 nat 20s in a row. Let's
Actually,
go.
This would be an investigation. So
3 nat 20s in a row. Let's go.
No,
Ooh.
19 is not bad.
you can see bits where it's very difficult to tell, but like you kind of squint and you look, and you can see bits where perhaps a bit of the dust is,
Disturbed.
conveniently foot-shaped.
I let them know. Seems like this is the direction.
Can I use my feet to follow the trace? Actually, no. I don't have feet for this terrain. Let me have a look.
You do not have a feat for this setup, please.
What don't you have? What did you ask? Sorry,
He doesn't have feet.
no. wait. Why are you and Lucas talking about kicking me off?
Hey, don't worry about it.
I
was
am
talking
worried
about
about it. I don't want to be pushed off the cliff. What?
No,
I was
we're
saying
not.
if you colluded with the Dragonborn, I was gonna. This is Spartan.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Damn it. I don't have my feather fall anymore.
No fucking ledge yeetus business going on here. Last time that didn't end too well for us.
Yeah, I think it ended perfectly well. I don't know what you're on about.
I look at the others.
Nearly died.
Anybody else have rope? Just in case to secure each other.
I think I used my rope when we went down
Yeah, I
first time.
No,
Yeah,
but-
there are
but
bits
you-
of
but you
there are bits of
collected
yours
it.
still tied down there. I don't believe you collected all of
We
it.
did.
Did you?
Yes.
No.
No,
No, very- environment-
Okay. So I specifically said I collected and give him back
Okay,
to him,
in that case,
and,
yep.
and I
That
jumped
case, you would
down acrobatically instead of, if you remember.
Oh
I do
yeah.
recall him doing that at least a few times.
I
That's
was
fine,
too,
but-
I have a-
I was too busy doing my rolls of 2.
I think
So-
still
I have a
my
whistle
hand and
stick.
So we have at least 100 feet of rope.
Can we use a barrel of water to be like upsiling down like Minecraft? Or like jump down in a pool
You're
of
welcome
water?
to try.
Just drop the bucket and then like jump
sorry,
on it
let
like
me-
in the
let me just,
cartoon,
Let me just quickly
Yeah.
pick up some combat music and
No, Mission Impossible.
Here,
No.
instead of feather falling, let's just have MLGs on the ground. Yeah, that sounds like a
Right.
good idea.
I forgot
J-
1 feat I got from leveling up.
Wait, man, you got a
Is it your favorite terrain? Caves.
No. Besides my favorite, I also got hide in plain sight.
Oh, whoa, that's cool. That's actually cool. You have advantage then if you manage to stealth.
And we'll ignore the +10.
He.
However, you'll have to
presses-
remain there with.
Yeah,
You'll have to remain there without moving or taking action.
Yeah, he presses
So you can
himself to the
squeeze yourself
wall.
against the wall if you wish.
I am the wall now.
I am wall man.
Yeah, but think of it this way: if he tries to hide in the pocket,
This
of
is more
John,
of an ambush feature than
Oh.
a movement feature.
Either that or an
The
observatory
one
feature.
question:
Oh, is it-
can I apply it to teammates?
No, it's only.
No.
No, it's
No.
no.
it does say yourself.
It's class.
Or
it's,
your-
it's ranger. It's a class feature.
I know how to stay silent, therefore my loud teammate now also.
I know how to shut the fuck up. So Klinkle Clankle over there also knows.
Yes.
The wizard in the corner casting a nuclear weapon. He's being very
The
quiet.
wizard over there screaming Allahu Akbar also knows how to do it.
Roleplay, how do you do this? I look over to the wizard being loud. I go, noise is gone.
Okay, so John, are you doing anything?
Well, I'm gonna let the others decide if they want to go first, or if they want me to go first. If they want me to be down and ready to catch them, or if they want me to help lower them down.
I think
I
the
will-
one with the muscles should stay up, just in case.
I'm prepared to hold on to John for dear life as he climbs down.
I mean, we can tie the rope around and lower it down until the last person. Or the last two.
Is there a way?
You
I
guys
was
can
gonna-
basically tell that it's not going to be difficult to get down as long as the rope is tied securely.
I
This
was
time the
gonna-
walls are not quaking. It is not as difficult.
Well, you said it's 10 feet each time, right?
Yes. Well, what I'm
I
saying
was-
is I will allow you to make the climb down without a check as long as the
It-
rope is secure.
Okay, so,
So-
we'll secure
so-
the rope and... Go ahead, Karen, sorry.
I was gonna ask it. I assume they're just straight drops then. It's not like no one's doing some swinging onto the.
No, there's no
the
there's no fucking George of the Jungle. Vine
I mean,
swing.
like lowering themselves down and then creating.
There's
momentum.
lowering down and like dropping. There are like bits of debris and stuff that you probably don't want to stab your foot on, but
Yeah,
you pay enough attention, you're not gonna do that.
yeah. So it is literally platform to platform climbing.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
like, wait, it's not really a platform. As far as I can tell, it is a staircase that goes down.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
yeah.
However, there are bits that are broken. The columns that hold them up aren't all there. Some
Yeah.
bits have collapsed, and
Yeah, so
some
there's
bits seem to
no-
go deeper into the walls themselves. Entrances and exits that you don't know where they go.
Okay. We should be fine then.
I think maybe it's a good idea to scout with bird eyes. As I summon Zalfit on my shoulder.
Okay.
You guys start lowering down, I'll look for entrances. And I set them down.
How far?
As long as the vision can see. So 120 feet.
Well,
maximum.
you think of dark. Okay, in that case, I need you to roll a stealth check for me.
Hmm?
Stealth check.
Well, will there be anything before it? If yes, it will not continue flying. But yeah, I will.
Stealth check and perception check.
Aha, played yourself.
No, I mean... Yes.
You know exactly what is down there. You are sending your bird down there.
La, 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 la.
Well, I said it, nobody stopped me, so I did it, I'm doing it.
Nope, that is fine. And you're looking through your bird's eyes.
Yes. I have advantage on perception. On the bird.
Yep, please roll.
$22.
bird to make a dex check for me.
Dex check or
Mhm.
save?
Check.
It doesn't matter. It's the same. 15.
You look through your bird's eyes. As it goes down slowly. All of you see as it disappears into the darkness. Just about 2 seconds before you just hear a alarmed hoot. Chaldean, you see the spear narrowly brush by its beak
Okay.
before it hastily takes flight and starts to fly back up. Before it vanishes and reappears.
Does it tell me what it said?
You saw it as well.
Hmm?
You saw the rat folk down there. You saw one attempt to spear it. You saw their glowing green eyes
Did I see any
staring
passages?
at it. It didn't get deep enough.
How many? Could I count how many?
Your check? 20, 30, perhaps more.
I let everybody know. How far was it? How deep?
About just below like the layer where it becomes dark.
when
As far as you can tell, the rats don't like the light.
Yeah. where the light ends, they wait and dwell. I would assume some of them started to go down while I did this check, or people waited for me. I don't know.
I do not know.
John, would you be lowering people while I was checking or not?
Depends on if anyone goes up to go get lowered.
Well,
John is just standing there waiting, just like.
No, John is. I'm gonna be like last. I'm 100% gonna be last. I look at John like I don't feel safe.
I look to the others.
Do see Undina doubt for a second, but she'll go first because the others are wees.
I will look around with my. How far down is this place? Ashwin.
As far as you remember, it was about 100 to 120 feet. The entire collapsed tower.
what? Really?
Okay, so I would be able to reach the floor with a bolt.
But half the tower is in darkness.
Yeah, but like basically I could use my hand crossbow. I wouldn't need
Yes.
to use the long crossbow. Okay.
You'd be able
I
to
can
shoot
remember
the
it being
distance.
bigger. I thought 120 is just the pillar of light, and then where the light reaches, and then more down.
Did I fuck this up? Might have been 300. I'll have to.
I was gonna say you said we
I
only
do-
just got
yeah.
out with You said we
Mm,
only
might
just
have been-
got
might
out
have
with
been
Dimension
300.
Door.
I'll have to look at my
Yeah.
notes.
That is what I remember. Like 120, there was a 120, but I believe it was the only where the light reaches, and then
Yes,
there
correct,
was
correct,
more
sorry.
under.
Yeah, my bad. It is 300. 300 feet.
Okay, then then I will use a normal hand crossbow. Well, not hands, but like the big crossbow.
Okay, what is the plan? Do we go down, wave at them, and show them the signs? Do we talk to the red people? I don't think they are the one we talk to.
They didn't seem friendly the last time we were here.
Yes, but we didn't have what John collected. The
What are you talking
the
about?
insignias.
Ah,
John, I believe Aurelia and Undina need one.
How many are we with those two? We are 6, correct?
You're at 6 in total.
Perfect, I have 6. I will.
I will not need it. They show the trinket.
Take one just in case.
Wait, what did he show? What did you show?
Use Pressy to make a trinket of this. Like,
Oh, no.
It is a magical.
yeah, but
Patch.
can.
You make a non-magical trinket. That's what Presty does.
Okay, in that case, I'll take it.
You can create what the badge looks like, but you cannot emulate the magic.
Well,
It's a magical. I didn't know it's magical.
I told you they were.
I give him.
Did you?
Well,
Yes.
everyone has one now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You were informed. It is magical.
So they will just let us pass through.
All that you hold in your hands, a red badge, logo of a crimson rose emblazoned upon it, metallic, cold to the touch.
Guys,
Yes. You seem overly concerned.
Ondina.
not sure. Okay, well, we have to see for ourselves, I guess. But if some weird shit happens, we there.
Can I speak to you for a second? Alone.
Sure.
And as we walk a bit into the direction where the dogs were, not the dogs, the other group. As I look at her. So what are you not telling? I know your loot is gone. Or a violin. I didn't know how it disappeared. I just know it is.
I left it in the inn.
Mm-mm. I saw you sacrifice it.
What?
In a vision. It is not the time to hide things or lie to us. We're here to help.
I tried to find a way to get the Archer back.
Okay. I understand.
What else did you see?
Enough. What is it you're not telling us?
I gave it to the wolf.
And he
I know it wasn't the right thing to do. He what?
You gave it to the wolf. It's okay. He's good catching people with doubts in their mind. And their weak points.
He didn't catch me. I did it myself. I asked for it to come. However, it's not the time to go and think about stuff like this. We need to proceed. We're not in the right spot for this.
Is that everything? We seem to know things sometimes that we never know. This is the time to tell. We are going down there. Every information that you have and we don't might help.
It was every right.
I don't know.
Punch brain it.
If you remember anything, or no, speak up before it's too late. As I start walking back to the group. Alright, let's start descending slowly. John, if you don't mind holding the rope, I'll be the last one to throw the rope so we can reuse it. Who goes first?
Deb's bag.
I already said I would go first.
Then go
do
first.
Who wants to go to the rat? Oh, me.
I mean, it's just 10 feet for now. It's the first step, so
Hey, just
yes.
I go. It's me.
Alright.
Tie yourself to the rope. Hold on to the rope really well, and then I lower you down with the rope.
While she's
Okay.
tying herself up, I'm gonna help her make sure that the rope is as tight as possible. Enough so if there is a danger she can break free, but not to the point where like she could just slip out.
Okay.
Respectable.
Wow.
John.
I accidentally double tapped the mute button. I'm so sorry.
John's like delicious rat.
Mm-hmm.
As one by one we lower it down, I would assume.
Yeah.
I need whoever is tying the rope to make me a sleight of hand check.
I will, like I said, I'll assist Undina in the first one. I don't know if anyone will assist me.
No, it's just I'm not talking about like that knot. I'm just talking about a general knot where you're tying the rope. That is all.
To John.
Whoever's tying that, I need a sleight of hand check from you.
That's why I said I'm gonna assist whoever is actually tying all those knots.
Well,
Same thing.
I would assume John
Fine with me.
John
That would
said
be
he
John.
was tying up, so you get
Yep.
advantage on tying up the rope.
I'm not tying anything.
Yeah, I was gonna
You-
say Undina said
The
she was
person-
gonna tie the rope
person, yeah.
herself.
The person that I'm holding onto one end of the rope. Now slowly and carefully lower it down. The other end of the rope is tied to the person that is going down.
Oh, you're holding it up there, and the rope is tied. Okay, so you're doing it that way.
Yes.
Yes.
That-
So
that's
In that case,
Ondina
I still
Ondina
want-
has to.
yeah, I still want
So
you to
Ondina
roll-
does the sleight of hand check.
No, it's fine. In that case, you just make me a strength check. That's it.
Okay.
We'll make it simpler like that rather than 15 different.
all the
Strength, right?
I can't.
No,
Please
I
don't
don't
let me
find
fall
it.
down.
I can't help with that one.
That's a 10.
Have my sight.
Mother! I'm gonna fall. 10
Can you
feet
make
of
me a-
pain.
Can you make me a dex check?
Just oh. It's not coming up.
That's one.
Yay!
Perfect then.
You stall
Oh,
a
no.
little bit, John, as the rope kind of goes a bit taut. Dina, you start to wrecking ball swing around a little bit.
Okay,
Reach out
I
a
have
leg,
smart after all.
snag it onto a bit of debris, and get yourself steadied.
I'm gonna look up.
Also, please waste all your nat 20s on this. I'm really-
Yeah, exactly. The fuck?
This is why there's a power play of paying a spellcaster. You don't need to roll nat 20s.
You just hope the others
Anything-
fail.
You just have to hope everything else fails.
Legendary resistance.
Yeah, legendary
Anyways.
resistance that damage.
Gonna look up and be like, You got it?
I'm going to decide not to go down next. Ludwig?
Why not?
Ludwig.
I'll be helping John holding the rope.
In that case, make a second strength check. Because we're going with one flat floor.
Hmm?
All of them.
I will
Sorry,
try.
session.
Sorry, did it cut out?
No,
No,
it's
you
just.
are a little bit quiet.
So I
Do
make
I-
another strength check.
Do I make or he?
No. He needs to. He needs to.
Combined
You're
strength.
assisting. So. 13. That is enough for all of you to be lowered down without any problems. It is only 10 feet. It is not a particularly large drop.
And then at the end, it's only me left. If I hang off the side of the ledge,
It will be less
how
than 10
far
feet.
how far do I have to drop? And is it possible to drop? And like if this is the layer I'm standing on,
Mm-hmm.
does the layer under like stick out a bit more, or is it in a bit more, or does it seem like I can?
It is a staircase, so all of it will go down in like a spiral, basically. So you are
So
not going
it's
to
an
land
S.
on a. You're not going to land on like flat ground, but on like sloped areas, and there's bits of like broken things. So
Yeah,
you're
but
still
I
going
need
to have. You're still going to have to just make me a dex check on this.
Yeah, I just need to know. I just need to know if it's if this is this level. Is the next level like does it extend as far out into these
Like this.
hole, or does it extend less?
This is how it is at the moment.
So
And you
it
are
pretty much extends as far, but it is sloped.
yes.
Okay. A dex check, you said, right?
Yep.
16.
Yeah, no, easy enough. You drop down.
The benefit of being fucking 7'5".
I'm just as tall as Len.
And we proceed if there isn't like a way to go down until we.
Yep. You all make your way down. So you curve and curve down, walking past some of the places, avoiding the edges because one of you puts their foot down, you see as part of it crumbles and drops away, leaving them staggering a bit. Continue down to about 60 feet, where there's yet another drop, directly above where it turns pitch black.
Oh, so
And all of you,
after this
all
one.
of you,
Sorry.
can hear movement below you. Sounds of tens, perhaps 20, perhaps 30, perhaps 100 little rat feet skittering about, agitated. What would you like to do?
I look to the group.
So, anyone want to be the negotiator?
I'll take.
May I know what the hell is down there?
Rats.
Giant rats.
Wonderful.
And other monsters.
Oh yeah, I didn't like.
Don't
Yes.
let them touch you.
Best to avoid.
I would like you guys to make a group stealth check.
So everyone makes stealth check and an average, or
If you're using Pass Without Trace, now is the time.
Yeah, I am dropping one. Pass without trace.
My first under 10 roll.
Oh.
See where it matters.
so we're sitting at. Let me bring up the calculator real quick. We're sitting at 28, 28,
Resident 26.
22 plus 24. We're waiting
Pass
for
without trace.
Irinax. So we're sitting at
If
28, 28, 22, 24, and another 28.
26 flat.
Plus a 35 on top of that.
Oh, she rolled
That's a
high.
total of
She rolled
165 divided by 6, 27.5. Is the group average.
Very good. So, do you all choose to lower yourselves yet again? This time the drop less steep. Now that you're closer, all of you should be able to easily make it down. However, not all of you can see in the dark.
Nope, blind Adina.
Isn't it? Unless
Schätzing.
Aurelia has dark vision.
Aurelia has dark vision.
Which means me and Aurelia can see.
You and Aurelia can see.
I am going to then. Wait, who can't see?
Everyone
can
except
see.
for me and Aurelia.
Let's even those numbers out. That's four. That's four more, isn't it?
4 people can see you.
I
Let's
wish
see
to
if
see
I-
the person that cursed.
Let's see if I can. If I remember to leave dark vision on. I did. Haha!
Was I
Uh,
think he means if he still has dark vision as a
prep
prepared
spell.
spell.
Oh, right.
I definitely. Actually, no. I should still have it on because I.
No,
it
you
was
don't. It's 8 hours.
It's 8 hours and I did it just before going down.
Your ass slept, Toby.
Before what? Before after we got down.
Why did you cast it before going down?
Uh,
You
When we
went
went
with
into
John,
the
didn't
tunnels.
you?
Yes, I need to. Oh yeah, because walking out the barracks, hands on wall, like I don't know where I'm going.
Well, no, the
That
sewers
was
are
really
lit.
suspicious.
The sewers are pretty lit.
All the way.
If you cast it above, then you are 2 hours into your dark vision, basically.
Okay.
So you still have 6 hours. Do you have a second level spell slot, like take it away?
Oh no, I don't know.
Fucking.
To be fair, I could have clicked long rest and been an idiot. I had to change that spell, didn't I? And when you change spells, it resets everything. That could have been
Take a
what it
spell
was.
slot off, and you have 6 hours of dark vision.
Okay. I can help one more person. Wow.
Who are you giving dark vision?
Who benefits the most off it? I'm only going to use it one more time because I'm going to hold up a second level. Is that Mal putting a hand up?
I wish to see the person who cursed me. Does that make sense?
No, you don't have to see them. So when we murder them, it will be fine.
No.
We cannot murder her.
Yeah, we can.
I mean, we can, but then curse go.
Afterwards.
I've got
I will give it to Gondina.
I've got a solution for Nina. You just cast Fireball and then it solves everything because you see everything.
No. I don't have fireball in this campaign.
Cast anyway.
We can also cast
Alright.
light and break ourselves, but the reds won't come. or be scared
No,
of it.
thank you.
I've got a really cool spell for the rats anyway, so we don't need to really worry. It's the other guys that we need to worry about.
Try that.
No, thank you.
I'm not actually about that life, really. I just
Okay, so who are you going Dark Vision to then?
gone demon. I did say
Who you gave it the first one?
Yeah.
me. I didn't say I'm using all my. I didn't say I was using all my second level spells. I specifically said I'm holding one up. I only get 3 level 2 spells. That is it. That I'm not giving anyone else anything.
I like being I like see.
Okay, congratulations.
Good job. That's it. If anyone wants to do anything else.
No. I'll summon Dolphins and looks retired.
I was gonna say, motherfucker, you have a scene anyway.
I will put my hand, as I'm descending, I would probably put a hand on whoever's near me.
Every time you guys go somewhere in the darkness, you guys end up looking like the weirdest, like, human centipede.
I will. I'm gonna hold Logwig's hands and say, this will help you. I'm gonna grab its hands and turn them upside down so they're like goggles.
Voltally beaten by darkness.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what the darling true. I can see underwater. Woo!
We'll ignore the fact that I don't actually need dark vision to be cast on myself at all. No, but
Can I be like Sandy from SpongeBob? Get that suddenly get
I live underwater too. In an air bubble.
No, I got dark vision from being underwater.
Yes.
That's why I asked.
So, all of you hop down into the darkness. John, you're taking the lead.
I think that's one of the stupidest
What?
questions you've ever asked.
Of course
he was
it
in front
is.
of us.
When doesn't he take the lead?
For the first time in like every time John is like, yes, no. Now why me?
Okay, I guess I'm taking the lead.
So,
Yes.
Yeah,
you go first.
the reason I've taken the lead the last few times is because I'm the only one who's been able to see. However, currently I'm not the only one who's able to see. That's why I said, really?
Okay, Iranex,
Yeah.
since you are the
That's
squeeziest member, go ahead.
I have this really cool spell now called Wall of Go Fuck Yourself, where I can trap you with the end monster, and I can stand on the other side and laugh at you.
Sounds like a good idea. Let's go.
I will take the first. I'll take the lead.
And so, you descend to the darkness.
This sounds like a bad idea. Again. Yet again.
You look up, and you can barely see the last bits of light from the crystals and the plants above. And you start to walk. The rest of you following. You continue to walk deeper and deeper. John, at one point, he displays a tiny pebble. And all around you, suddenly, the darkness glows green. Eyes. Hundreds of them, all over. slowly, like torches going out at night. It turns dark yet again. And you can see them in grey, rats upon rats on top of each other. Now that you're closer, now that you have some time to look, you notice the majority of them do not look like they should be alive. Many of them missing parts of their body that would clearly be a fatal wound. The way they move, almost zombie-like. As you keep making your way down, past
Zombie-like. Okay.
until you turn the corner through the last archway as your feet touch the ground. What you didn't see before, due to the light. Pools of dark water in various areas down below. I can put you guys on the map if you wish.
Yeah, maps.
Is that thing still stands in the middle?
Oh,
Nice. I see.
it's dark.
Dark.
It is dark. Ooh,
You
I
guys
moved.
are on the GM layer.
Ah, fun.
I
That's
see
not what I
what
want
you
to see,
got.
Ashwin. Please remove this.
Ah! No, not again!
And staring at you from within the water. The black, tar-like face of the creature grinning at you.
Nein, danke. Bye bye.
I'm just thinking to myself, don't you fucking dare.
And I think to myself,
What a wonderful.
What
What
the
a
fuck?
wonderful day.
Where's my Longwig? There's my Longwig.
Where's the Aurelia?
She doesn't want to be on this map.
Not too bad.
Too bad she was persuaded to come.
Exactly.
I can't. I
I've-
it's
Part
not
of the
my
ship,
fault.
part of the
That was
crew,
very
part of the ship,
persuasive.
part of the crew.
One of
Yeah.
us.
I feel
One
so-
of us.
I feel so bad for taking her now. It's kind of like, let's go talk to Clearwater.
Oh,
By the way,
very
you're
big
coming
Aurelia.
with us now.
Very big.
Aurelia
Aurelia.
looks different.
That was always her token.
Oh.
I forgot to make her. I forgot to make her like a rogue token.
Aurelia, you look very different today.
She looks hot.
Martin, I do not know what that means.
Yes.
I'm just.
What did
using
Martin say
small
this
bow
time?
again.
Does
Did you say you
anyone
were?
have-
You said you were using your heavy crossbow, weren't you?
Well, that was more for Overwatch when I was standing up there when we went down again.
Sure, I
you
allow
can
it
do-
because
you
you
can
had
do
time.
this.
You had time to swap it. I will allow it.
Because basically, I went from Overwatching to going down up in personal.
Why do we have so little vision though?
You should not have any of that vision, technically.
I should.
I
not
have a.
vision.
I have torchlight on whoever the fuck. I don't know
Oh.
who has torchlight.
I don't know.
Is it
Aaron
me?
X.
I think it is me.
Nope.
It is you.
I
Yeah.
see Aaron
Nope,
X's.
that
Oh no,
makes
I have. Oh yeah, it's
It's
Aaron
Aaron
X.
X.
Yeah.
Aaron X, go back. I will take off your torchlight. And I
No.
will
I have my
It is
dark
the same.
vision.
It is the exact same thing for you, motherfucker, and you get even more.
No.
You
I
literally
am-
get more. So shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You and I have the dark vision. And
So
then
does Gondina.
Oh well, I guess
Huh?
I'm spoiled for what I'm getting for what they're getting.
Do you not see that, Kern?
What?
Do you see anything?
The big chunky boy, yeah, I see him.
Okay, you do see.
Yeah, I see.
Is it?
It
We
literally
wish
didn't
see.
change anything for me.
I didn't change anything for you?
You did.
No,
you
it did
changed
it-
the radius.
Yeah,
You changed the radius.
it literally doesn't look any different to me.
All of you should be getting different vision now.
I still see.
John already had a
Aaron
60
Exner's
feet.
vision
Uh,
because I can
I'll
control
have
Aaron
120.
Oh, you can control Aaronax.
Same
Yes,
with Mel.
yes,
I don't see anything.
You shouldn't see anything. You're not in this campaign.
You wanna see? Yeah. There you go.
Can I even control myself? Oh yeah, I can control myself. Why do
And
I
if
have
you
vision?
can't control yourself at however old you are now, the problem.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Karen.
bruh.
Logwig shouldn't be able to see anything.
Yeah, so why do I have vision?
Aww.
Why do you have vision?
Well,
And he said he can see it through me.
No, I deleted it.
I can see it through Ordina. No.
I am, of course, your beacon of light in every situation.
No, it makes sense. Everyone's connected by the aboleth.
No, that's not
Oh.
how this works. Alright, now,
Oh, no.
now Logwig shouldn't see anything.
No, I don't see
Come
anything.
forward,
Yes,
Logwig.
perfect.
I'm not
Molding your
wasting-
hand.
I'm sorry, I'm not wasting another second level spell.
Wasting.
Give me a moment, Robin. I will do that.
How long would it have
Sorry,
been
how
lasted?
BM isn't that? Just like, considering giving your party members a vision, wasting a spell slot.
Do you want to know the most BM thing? Every single time I take a long rest, I can get unlimited dark vision until my next long rest.
Yay! Why?
Because I have
It
an
lasts 8
extra
hours.
eye. What?
Hmm.
Third eye?
A third eye.
Yeah, dickheads.
Do they
I'm
look,
not using that.
does the thing looks the same like the ones that attacked us?
They look the exact same. This time, however,
We're
Calvin, you
gonna
can
try
see
to burn
more
this.
of them. You see more pools.
I don't say anything currently. 'Cause I don't know if they.
You see they're all staring at you, grinning. They don't move.
Seems like there are more of them. Over there and over there. That thing is in the middle. Where we landed.
Is it producing enough light for us all to see?
It is dim light. That is it. So, the best would probably be Logwig, who would know what it looks like.
Oh.
I am unable to do the FN, like, L thing.
It's because it's not FNL, it's Alt-L.
I'm not able to do the Alt-L thing either. Might have to
Or
reload
Shift
mine.
L. So, yeah, I know, you mean so you can see our vision?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like Control one of them.
I've tried all of them, and it's not working, so...
You
If they're
didn't
not-
take the normal character tokens and just drag them onto the field, right?
What's up?
You just took the normal character tokens and dragged them onto the field?
No, I've also adjusted their things each.
Okay, then try and refresh.
That is what I... Yeah, no, there we go. That is working now.
There you go. See? I can work in IT.
That's not how it works.
Once again, the brown man has failed at doing his job.
All of you stand. What do you wish to do?
Did it just chuckle or did it try saying something in a language you didn't understand?
Just had the sort of harsh breathing. That's all it's doing. Just breathing in and out.
Well, I don't think stealthing would help, but let's not make any actions. Those are braziers, right?
Those are braziers.
Okay.
Old and broken.
Maybe they really like that crystal in the middle. They seem to only.
Well, if there is a necromancer, maybe he raised it to guard it.
So, can we take some distance
Didn't-
from the breathing thing?
John,
John.
something stupid.
I don't think Oliver heard what you asked.
I said, never mind, it was something stupid.
It's not stupid if you want to do it.
No, it's not something I want to know. It was something I wanted to say, but I don't know if we should say that here in front of.
Aren't you passing through?
I remember which way. Was there a tunnel way somewhere, if I remember correctly?
Up north.
I guess I'll start
Half the
moving.
crystal.
Slowly just walking forward. Why did I get moved back?
Did you?
Yeah. I was walking and then I just got rubber banded back to the square I was just on.
I was like, why is this thing not working? And now I remember.
I'm just gonna keep walking.
I have to restart Google Chrome, I think.
Right. I don't know if the others are following. I'm gonna look back and see if they are following or if they're staying.
I'm gonna hold Logwig's hand because I know he's blind and he's crippled.
Ah,
I am look at the direction I think you are according to your hands and
You're looking the wrong way because I'm behind you.
and kind of points, like kind of like making a move. Fuck. This direction? Are we like
Heading
moving?
to the north.
Okay. How much would we be heading north?
I'm gonna just.
You still wait. Are you here to join us?
I'm going to ignore them and catch up to John.
Okay, I will move along. How much is it?
Us. I'm gonna have to move myself. John is.
I see more and more.
Fun, isn't
Where-
it?
That's John, isn't it?
No, thank you.
That's John there, isn't it?
That's
Oh,
a count.
John, John is here.
Ah, John is that one. They all look the same.
Except they clearly
all
fucking
of those
don't.
look the same.
To
Ah,
be
yeah.
honest, all of you guys do.
The blue female, the fucking
The blue
armored
female-
human, and the furry are all the same.
Dude, the blue female's the only one who looks different.
Well, at least
Hello?
you can't blame Kern. You can't call Kern someone who discriminates and separates and segregates. He draws everyone over one line.
Except the blue female. The blue female's really obvious. You all have like brown colours.
This is Smurf racism.
Bruh, this one has fur, this one doesn't.
I'm not zoomed in.
Okay.
How zoomed out are you?
Like 75%.
Why are you at 75%?
Because I like to see the whole map.
That's more than enough space to see the entire map.
Nah.
I could be at 92 and still see the entire map.
All of you notice the creatures in the pools starting to get more restless.
And sure.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna
They were
keep walking. I'll pick up the pace a bit.
I mean, yes, Ashwin, but also that was not in character. We were.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I am well aware.
Oh, I was ignoring them in character. I'm catching up to my good friend.
Oh, I know you were ignoring them in
Jonathan.
character. All I'm saying is you guys don't know what these guys are here for and what they do.
They protect the crystal in the middle.
Do you think so?
That was
Is there a passage
the-
there?
Also, everyone's left Logwig behind. Poor Black.
Well,
No,
let's
oh,
let's
yeah, you can
assume we
see.
are all walking together and not like everybody spatting out across the map.
No, everyone
Unless-
free for all.
I don't see where they're going. They pinged that they were there.
I'm just kidding. You're an axe dragging you along.
Okay, do we
I
see a
can't
passage
drag
up
him.
there?
And through here,
John?
you all see a cave.
Well,
I'm gonna really whisper this one. Remember, crystal to have.
Yeah, you whispered it so much that
I said, do you remember from the crystal, the hand, and the eye? Okay, Mattis.
John might
Thinking.
remember. Oliver does not remember. Oliver does not remember this. Perplexed look, just.
you recall seeing this before, in the moment before you were teleported. You saw a purple eye,
It was green.
or a green eye. I keep mixing them.
All the colors.
As
Was it
well
before?
as a hand that reached out for you. Clawed.
Claw like this? Or claw like that? Like, how
Not
did
a claw, that is all.
So, we didn't see it like go like, or go like.
You didn't see it go like this.
Okay. I think that's enough. Well, let's proceed. Proceed?
Yeah, we proceed.
Yeah, we keep going.
So you do.
Come on.
You keep going.
Do we need to move ourselves or?
I'm moving, you guys.
Hmm.
As you all pass through, the commotion behind. As you walk for about 2 to 3 minutes before you see something else.
Wait. Another map?
All of you stand at the edge
Oh.
of a massive cliff face. Below you, a subterranean cavern that extends further than your eyes can see. In every direction. Light appearing purely through luminescent mushrooms. The ground is purple, black. You are hundreds of feet above the ground itself. Those of you that are a bit more well-read, you You've heard tales of entrances into the world below. A place that very few people dare to go. As you are in the Underdark.
No, danke.
Australia, here we are!
You're in Australia. My character in Kai's would be back home. Was it Bel's not in the Watch Together, even though I have her favorite song? So.
I have it. No, Oh, I know because I restarted it.
Yeah, you did.
Sorry. And let's do it in the car today. Happiness.
You did what in the car today?
I listened to
Listen
the
to it.
song.
Oh.
Everything down here seems alien.
I'm beyond
Not really
happy.
from this world,
Just like in Australia.
pretty much.
I'm not happy in
And just like
Australia.
Everything here wants to kill you.
Yes.
Just
That's
like
why I
in
don't want to go to.
Australia.
That's why I shall never ever go to Australia, ever.
Listen,
James
I
can
think
go
that-
by himself if he wants to.
Guys,
I think they just.
I'm never going.
It's not that bad, right? My family that lives
This
there.
is giving Ludwig and me trauma.
Yeah.
Family
a lot
lives
of-
there.
Has like the highest fucking, has like the highest fucking like percentage of like poisonous creatures and like venomous creatures.
Yeah, look, even God punished.
God was just
and
like
pun-
everything that we don't want goes there.
Yeah, that's why we put all our prisoners there. That like even like you know that
You know, it's sad
our
though.
country is so holy.
Imagine putting your prisoners there, and the Australians are nicer. How the fuck does that happen?
Yeah, but we put them with the poisonous things.
They put some shrimp on the Barbie.
You know when they become such a prison state that they border patrol is just the entrance to a prison.
I'm so happy.
So, you all stand at the top of a cliff, about 100, 150 feet in height. No clear way down. But the world ahead of you stretches out beyond what you can see.
Okay.
I'm so
Weird question,
happy.
we never discussed it, but since we said that Overseer Crypt was a draw and he was tutoring me, would he have told me about it?
You're welcome to make a history check.
Have I ever read about it during my
Anyone?
classes?
Any of you who have history proficiency are welcome to make a history check.
I don't have history proficiency, but I clearly did not.
You are an exception due to.
I did not.
I
listen.
believe I'm a bard, so I'm exception to this as well.
No, if you have proficiency, not have proficiency.
I don't recognize it.
I have proficiency though. Expertise actually.
Alright.
Because I chose it.
Galleon,
I have really slow rolling dice, but
you were already annoyed enough that you had to learn some weird growling language. So when he started talking about the Underdark, and it was like, oh, do you want to learn Undercommon as well? You just went, hell no. And just stab something instead.
I'm sorry, did I miss that everyone that has proficiency in history could roll?
Yes.
Nice. Let me roll as well then, I guess.
Everyone.
This is literally everyone.
What you know of the Underdark
Oh
is
no!
little.
John, high five! You don't know about it either!
John wouldn't fucking care.
John, in a similar fashion, a lot I might have told you about it. You've heard the name. You've heard that other elves live down here.
Boy, I'm a lion from a forest. We can just leave it at that.
And then she turns around to you, and at that point you're...
Ashvin, we can just leave it at I'm a lion man from a forest.
And after that conversation, no more was brought up about the Underdark. And John had a slightly welted forehead for a little bit. Logwig, Undina. You lot have had the privilege of being able to read more.
Being what?
The privilege of being
Sorry,
able to
music.
read more. should probably turn that down.
Sorry. Oh, it was already really quiet for my doing.
Both of you know
All three of you.
that entrances to the Underdark
Screw you.
are far and few between. There are none that are officially recorded in the places that you've read. Only rumors from people who say they've been down there. How many of those accounts are true? Difficult to say. However, one thing everyone seems to agree on is that the Underdark is home to creatures that are strange and twisted. Those that can live down here are creatures that constantly fight a battle of life and death. Preying upon those that are weaker is a way of life down here.
Huh. Yeah, the week.
Oh, sorry, I forgot you rolled as well, Kurt. You're also.
Master of intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, who would have thought?
It's
Who would have thought?
it's
All
like-
everything that has intelligence isn't already proficiency. Hey, I'm not a crackhead.
Mm,
Three of you know this. You know of certain creatures that have been told to live down here. You've been told the drow, dark elves, those that hunt and enslave others that come down here.
Hmm.
Carrion crawlers. Logwig, Iranax, both of you remember Dark Mantling, a squid of sorts that can be found within the rivers of the Underdark.
I rolled higher than these hoes.
Yeah, but we were told this specifically on our own.
Yes, it's because they have the recipe. That's why I'm bringing this up to them.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Which one? What potion?
Yeah,
is
but
this
I
for?
got classes. I was in school.
Bruh.
Underwater, not on the dark. There's a difference.
Under the dark.
Under the dark.
Under that.
Everybody have fun in Australia.
That is what you know. There are other creatures, dwarves, giants, ogres, and it hits you, the creature that you fought above. A dire troll. Denizens of the Underdark.
Hmm.
But all horribly mangled, strange looking. Those are the creatures that you find down here. And Iranax, you... not Iranax, Medina, you would realize this. You remember at some point seeing an illustration of a dire troll. It did not have green eyes. The same way the one that you saw above did. Generally,
Were they
red
glowing
and
eyes?
black. Luminescent, yes. Similar to other creatures you've seen, such as the rats. Elgin, you're welcome.
So,
Investigation check. Yes.
putting one and one together, they either got like necromanced or like severely altered by something.
I have no comments.
Either, obviously not, but I can assume.
You can assume. Galleon. Easily enough, you see scrape marks at the side of the cliffs. And you can see sort of a path that people might be able to abseil down if they had a rope that is long enough. You find a nice sturdy spot for people to tie rope to.
Mm-hmm. But
People
what's the-
have been here. They have gone down.
Is there remains of leather ropes or anything?
However, there are places where the wall itself is cracked, almost like something has smashed its hand into it.
Huh.
Conveniently dire troll sized.
Okay. We can tie the rope here, go down. We can tie both our ropes.
You also
together.
realize that due to the fact that a creature has made these smashes, you now have very easy hand and foot rests on your way down, as the creature is quite a bit larger than you all are.
Yes.
Whoever's tying the rope, please make me a sleight of hand check. With advantage if anyone is helping. BRB.
That will help.
I'll tie the rope, I guess.
Perfectly fine by me. I'm perfectly fine with that roll.
I'm gonna see if I can go get myself something for 5-minute break.
Yeah.
I wonder how our backup would arrive if they don't have the magical thingy.
That is a great question.
Good question. By the way, Martin
Like-
BRB'd.
That is fun.
Like they were never supposed to join us.
You've led them into a death trap. How do you feel?
Literally not bothered. I'm currently against these people.
You're against the elves?
I was told not to trust any of them.
That is true. You are against everyone.
Except the ones
Or
I-
more like you're for everyone, but you don't know who to trust, I guess.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
the right way to put it.
yeah. Wow. For everyone is a bit.
Outside of the dragon force.
Yeah, so,
Wow.
outside of those dickheads. La la la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Yep.
Are we?
Whenever Martin is back, we will continue.
Well, 22 on the sleight of hand tied the rope.
Yeah, easily enough. Nice sturdy knot.
While we're up here, does there look to be any sort of like path of any sort?
Any sort of what?
Any sort of like path, like a direction people have traveled before?
The way that the cliffs down there lead to is to like a large sort of a furrow. Above it you can see bits that have like kind of curved above. There does
Yeah.
seem to be like a path, but again, it is difficult to say. This is completely untamed wilderness, pretty much, from the looks of things.
I mean, I'm more looking for like if it was a path like heading towards like a really ancient underground city.
Yeah, there is no sign saying divinity this way.
Okay, aha! But we know divinity is down here.
I mean, if
It
you
was
guess
a
so.
bait the entire. It was a bait the entire time.
Who knows, man?
Murder.
There isn't just like a giant door either, right?
Why
Yeah,
not? I wish
this
you
is
could
in
be
Pokemon
like,
Reborn.
hello, evil man, are you at home?
Hello. Do you
Fakian?
have tea?
Stairs that lead to
Housekeeping.
nowhere in the middle.
There isn't
Right.
like a casual yellow brick road,
Martin?
is there?
Follow the yellow brick road. Who's wearing the
Random
red
stairs
shoes?
that go up to nowhere. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon style.
There's no yellow brick road, is there?
So, if we tap our shoes one, do we go home?
What did I miss? Because I went to get some.
Literally.
We waited. We
Okay.
waited.
So how far
Martin.
down?
Martin
that
with
either.
the num-nums. Hum-num.
How far
You need to make
down
about
is the?
130, 140 feet.
Do we have a rope to cover that, or no?
Yeah.
I should
Bad
know.
boy Audiendor has already dealt with that situation.
Yeah, no. It's more along the lines as if we have 130 foot of rope.
I have 50. That's it.
I'm gonna assume we. Like, if we have 130 feet of rope combined, if we tie our ropes together, then I'm gonna assume we do that. So we can just climb down easily. Why did my camera all of a sudden just fucking fall back?
I don't know.
He gave up on his life.
It's tired.
Just like me, then.
Yes, probably that is why it's tilting.
Yep.
Are we going down then? Sorry, I.
Before we, what I learned is that the trolls, or probably the rats here as well, they don't have that eye color. Someone is, I don't know, altering them, or something like that. I just thought we should keep it in mind if we ever see something like that crossing our paths again.
And a nod to Undina.
Thank you for answering.
Even though the answer is a nod, I appreciate the information you have provided.
Wow!
Oh, Dora.
In that case, I'll start climbing down.
Please. Make me a strength check.
Okay. Let me do that. 22.
22. Easily enough. Make your way down. Not fully. Unless they're waiting all the way till you go 140 feet before they make their way.
No.
Can we? I turn to Euronex. Can you make us float down, but we leave the road here as escape up?
I'm gonna see how far John is down.
He's about
if it-
60 feet down.
Did it look really easy for him to get down the 60 foot?
For him, yes. But you are well aware of your own lack of athletic prowess.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
I
it
lack-
didn't look like no. I mean, it didn't look like he just like basically like slid down the rope. Down.
No, he used the various footholds
Okay.
that he could find as he basically clambered down, holding on with one hand.
Yeah,
And it would be like jump, 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 basically.
I'm gonna just hold my hand out like ready to, for someone to hold on to it.
How many people can you do at once?
5 or 6.
5 falling creatures. Yeah.
Just checking. How many are we with?
We are
One.
5.
There
without
is
John.
5. There are 5 of us left without John.
Okay.
So you're telling me you brought me down here, past the pit infested with rats, and now you're telling me to jump off a cliff.
No.
You did it before.
You did it before. With me.
Pretty sure I climbed down the cliff.
You
No,
can
you
climb.
jumped in
You can
yesterday.
climb.
If you
It's just another day.
Just another day at the office.
we might not die there, but we might not die here, but we might die there. So.
Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Same. I'm still waiting for the rest of them to grab onto my hand.
I will grab on.
I will.
Grab on.
I'm gonna put my feet back at the edge of the cliff. So when we fall down, we can look John in the eyes.
And then magic doesn't work here like that. And we all plummet to our death.
As you jump down, you float up.
As you, John, you look up and you just see them all levitate and splat into the ceiling. Tomato sauce rains down upon you.
It's really cool that Misty Stepper allows me to avoid that shit happening.
Yeah, but then the others die, and I just
Yeah, but that seems like a you problem.
No, that seems like a them problem. It's not my problem. I just go zoom.
Right, are we jumping down or are we going with John?
I'm gonna. I mean,
At this point, John is nearly at the bottom. He's about like he's got another 30 feet to go.
Would we know anything about weird magic?
What do you mean? You were there
Okay.
when I often. Oh, you mean?
Well, what he's saying is, would he know that even if it did let you levitate upwards by accident, would you know that? No, not really.
Okay.
Can I smell if there's any anti-magic bullshit in the air? As a master,
Yes.
as a
You're
master,
welcome to make me an Arcana check with disadvantage. Our master of fucking magic
Master-
sniffing.
master of Arcana.
Master of Arcana.
I am prepared to do it with disadvantage.
Jesus.
Do it.
Roll. We'll continue on because the dice are really slow today.
I just keep descending, I guess.
No, you're at the bottom at this point.
there
You're just
we
like
go.
looking up, wondering why it's taking them so long.
Disadvantage, and I got a 27.
Yeah, no, Iridax, you take a look. You you do prestidigitation. You just use some of your cantrips just to see if something's suddenly going to explode in your face. No, everything seems fine.
Okay.
Seems that's sus.
That's the DM's way of fucking with you.
But for that snide comment, not trusting my powers, I'm gonna let Ondina fall first.
We jump, but he doesn't cast it on
We're
Ondina.
gonna very quickly follow behind her.
Yes.
As I
What's the
used
distance
Featherfall.
is Featherfall effective on?
60 feet. 60
It
feet.
is within 60 feet.
As
It is-
gravity is twice as strong in this region.
I mean,
Gravity is harder.
is it a hyperbolic training chamber or what? Or
The point is, it isn't to the point where I've looked at her, gone, okay guys, now we shall jump. It's push, and then all of us go back together. It's not. We've laughed and joked about it for 5 minutes.
yeah, I know. That's exactly what.
No,
I
I just looked like,
Yeah,
how
yeah,
am I gonna kill
know.
her?
Besides, 150 feet doesn't kill
Just severely maims you.
you.
I'm sorry. I think you're messing around with who has the right life totals here.
I mean, maybe it kills you.
Maybe it kills the both of us.
Well, yes.
No, because I will heal myself.
Do you have more than 120 HP?
So,
Yeah, think again.
are you
Not
jumping
even
on Dina?
Jonas that.
Well, I'm not going alone.
Decided we would
Yeah,
go,
it
we
isn't.
fall.
It isn't. Like I said, it's like push so she starts falling first, regrets her decisions, in a split second we're coming with her.
What did wait, just 1 second. What did I actually do wrong? Because I don't remember anymore.
Questioning my powers.
I didn't question your powers, you fucktard. I'm gonna not revive you if you die. You're gonna die.
Now
If you die, you're dead.
her powers.
You're questioning God.
While you idiots are all arguing, I'm gonna guess some of you are going to just take those two and jump.
Yes, we already said it 3 times.
All of you, hold hands. Undine and Iradex just glaring at each other
All the way down.
as you all make the happy little parachute circle. As Iradex casts Featherfall.
Ooh, we make the parachute circle around the rope as we descend, we just pass John.
Is it fucking Mary Poppins now? What the hell? Like, what is this?
I just
Suicide
wish to
Mary
point
Poppins.
out this rope was not.
Yeah,
hanging
you
to a-
plan on doing this, but then you look down as you're falling, and you see John just kind of like standing there and looking up. Like, where the fuck are these idiots?
I would like to make it very clear that it is targeting everyone involved in the base jump.
Yes. And so, all of you peacefully land at the very bottom. A little bit of dirt scuffed up, but apart from that, safe and sound.
I'm like,
I'm by the way wondering, could you technically featherfall with multiple people more than the 6 people and have the 6 people hang on to the one person that's not
no,
featherfall?
No.
What would
it does
happen?
not count.
No, because that is
No
one person
full
feather
quicker.
falling, and everyone else yoinking them back into.
Ah, okay.
I'm
I
like-
just was
I'm-
curious how that spell works.
I'm like,
You mean if it maybe the other way round if we all like create a platform for them, but then it would be still difficult.
as we land, I'm like, Iradex, you weren't there where we tried it the other way. You should activate your Featherfall at the end for extra adrenaline.
No,
What?
absolutely not.
As
You
much-
don't remember the Ashlands? This was so much fun. However,
As much as I enjoy a good
No, give us the other music back. What are you
as
doing?
much as I enjoy a good time, and would find that quite funny and adrenaline-inducing, I would not like to fail to cast, and all of us plummet to our deaths.
I'm just staring at all of them, rather disappointed.
John,
I'm sorry, my arms are noodles.
Yes, same.
It's mostly how long it took for you guys to come down, and
He
this
pushed me.
conversation afterwards, and that
He will die.
also, and that also.
How does everything look down here? As they're having that conversation.
How does what?
Grounded.
How does it
Very
look here?
flowery.
I cannot fully hear you. Repeat that.
How does it look down here? Where's my mic fucked?
Dark.
Should I re-
It is. If you're looking for color, it is mostly green and black. Bits of purple. The colors are gloomy. It is strange. The cavern itself seems to be held up by massive, as far as you can tell, naturally formed stone pillars all over. It seems to extend beyond what you can see. Smell itself, damp, moist. Not exactly unpleasant, but not the best of smells. And to top it all off, every now and then in the distance you hear a strange call or roar. Creatures of the Underdark. They are here.
Ash, if I can ask 2 questions. 1, how long do you think we are gonna play today? And 2, do you think we could take a short break for me to grab some snacks and more energy drinks because I'm
That is
kind
fine
of
by me. Are
tired.
you tired? I'm
Kind
planning,
of.
planning on going like 10:30, maybe 11 max. That is the
Do
most
you
I'm
think
planning.
we could just take a little
can-
break so I can
Yeah, we can go. We can take like a. How long do you want?
like 10 minutes if that's fine?
Take a 10-minute break. Everyone go
Perfect.
get your food and everything.
Make
Underground.
pop
I'm
I'm
just-
just waiting for my kebab still.
Just had the morning shift today and I'm kind of pooped, so let me just fix that.
I had to have an hour's kip.
I've had the all-day shift.
Me too. And I got asked to work on a Monday. Huh?
I got asked to
And you
work
got
on a
Fridays?
Sunday.
Hmm?
I got asked to work on a Sunday.
I thought you were working at school.
Exactly.
Why are you working on Sunday?
I'm not working on a Sunday. I said no. I was like, fuck that. Go check my contract. Does it say I work on Sundays? No, I'm not working on a Sunday.
Request if you can swap it with a different day.
No, mine,
you don't need to.
I don't need mine. I don't need to. I only work Monday to Friday.
It's like my
Yeah,
shift.
but
It's
like-
them asking me to do.
But
work
like,
in-
you could ask them if they're willing to swap it with a different day, so you can have that day off, maybe.
No, mine. I want time and a half at least. But I've asked. I said I'll only accept it if it's double time. So, and even then, I won't accept it.
It's just trying to make it sound like.
Yeah, but I'm
No.
making it like as
wanna go to
impossible
Disney.
as. I'm trying to make it as impossible for them to agree to.
But then if you get you double time, then you're fucked, innit?
No, I can still just say no. I've changed my mind.
I'm gonna feel magical the entire day.
I can't believe we've got a Suicide Squad Mary Poppins group.
What?
Jumping down in a circle in the rap pit. It's like, Mary Poppins is just floating down with the umbrella.
I will
Invited you over in a circle.
I will say I'm very impressed with myself. While doing roleplay, I managed to sew a pair of trousers back together.
Nice.
You know how to sew.
Yes.
It's a good skill to have. I can sew.
Sewing is like the easiest shit possible.
Yeah,
You can. You?
yeah, I used to. Used to sew like.
I can do it at like the machine.
I can't do it at the machine. I needled
I can-
myself once.
I
and after
can-
that
I
was like,
can- I can do it with needles and with a machine.
My mum used to have.
do it with needles though.
My mum used to have the machine at home.
I will say, doing it with needles, it is just so much better. Even though it's so much more work, it's just so much better to do it with a needle.
Yeah, it's
They taught it us at school.
yeah. That's how I know how to sew. I got taught at school.
I also know how to make bouquets of flowers and stuff.
No,
And a Biedermeier.
My mum taught me all of it. I didn't do
That's
I didn't do
German.
I didn't do textiles at school. My mum taught me all of my sewing.
I also know how to make a birdhouse and a spoon made out of wood. we
Woodwork.
had like
Furniture.
technical. We had technical classes at school. They made us make a spoon. I was proud of the spoon.
I learned how nuclear bombs work in chemistry. They're really, really simple to make if you can get yourself a hold of plutonium-258. Really, really simple.
I learned how to set soap on fire on your hands without burning yourself. I love that.
I'm sorry, it's
I never did
238,
it.
not 258. Plutonium
I
258.
never did it because I was too scared that it wasn't
know-
gonna hurt me
do-
because I'm
do
an
you know-
idiot. I know.
do you
what
know-
to
Do you know why it works?
do. Why?
So, your hands are. This is something really cool. Our body, because do you know how like your hairs stand up when it gets cold? It traps air. Our hands are very good at doing that without hair. So when we have hot liquids, especially with when we have hot things, especially with a liquid nearby, our hands create like basically like an insulation layer. So you have to have some extreme heat, or for it to be dry to actually burn your hands.
There's a video of like a dude literally sticking his hand through molten metal because he puts his hand in like he gets his hand wet first.
Yeah,
And he just like does the shit because of how it is.
you have to do it
That's
quick. You
stupid.
can't like leave it in there. But it's like you can put your hand through liquid nitrogen without it damaging it. But if you put gloves on or something, it'll crack around your hands and damage your fingers. Because the glove stops that like that insulation layer from being created. It's why whenever you work with extreme heats or extreme colds, they tell you never wear like plastic gloves or, you know, just like basic like metal working gloves. You need to have extremely specialist equipment to basically create that layer of insulation for you. It's really cool.
I've got a question for any of you guys that like cook a lot. I've got for fun. I basically because it was on sale, like €3. I got 2 whole rainbow trouts.
I don't like fish, so I'm gonna avoid this question.
And
Me too.
I'm kind of curious if anyone has ever cooked like a whole fish.
I did at work.
I've seen my
Well,
mom-
since I'm vegetarian, since I'm an adult,
I have
I
seen
just
my mom
watched.
do it. I've seen my mom do it.
You
She-
just
it's-
watch.
It's normally
Yeah, back as a teenie. I just watched.
What?
Ash, is it fish with is it the trout with head on?
It is a full like fish, yeah.
Yeah. So head off, tail off. You still have to cut it in half, basically. You still have to fillet it. I don't.
Not necessarily because you
Or-
can very much do full fish.
Yeah,
but
you
that's what I'm
can,
asking.
but
If
it
anyone knows
tends
how
not
to
to
do full
cook
fish.
as well.
Do you have an oven?
No.
Well, then
It would have to be a,
you will
it would
yeah,
have
I
to
was
be a
gonna-
proper plant, right?
then you will have to fillet.
Mm.
Well, most likely.
Or wait, do you have oven top still?
You don't? I can ask my dad. We went fishing
I mean, we are on a
once,
break.
and yeah, I'm
Good.
not gonna do that now. But we went fishing, and we were like in a special pond for catching trout, and they were allowed to take the fish home after you caught them. So my dad took them home, which stunk. Basically, are they smoked yet already or not?
They're not smoked, no. They're just.
Okay, smoking them really changes how you cook them as well.
Yeah, but I remember them smoking them for us, and then we took them home and had to bake them. So I'm asking. I can ask him still though.
I do know another way to cook it if you want more like a curry. But you need a like oven top.
Monkey
do that.
see
I do not have
me.
You don't have a hot plate or anything like that.
No, I do not.
I was gonna say what you could do is if you have like a fairly large like cast iron pot.
Mhm.
Maar goed, je moet
cut the trout up into like
de
sections.
regenboog vooral.
Head off and tail off,
Hoe moet je dat het beste doen?
and then cut like chunks of the fish. So you cut, I think it's into like 4 or 5 sections, and
nee,
you put
vriend
all of
van-
them in with like water, seasoning.
Ja?
You essentially make like a fish broth, and then you
Okay.
at some point you do something with it. Like I said, I don't cook fish.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I avoid fish, but you do something with it at that point, and you basically use the sauce plus the fish, getting off all the bones, and then just eat it like that.
Yeah.
You make
It's
like a
good.
fairly thick.
Yeah.
I was considering
sauce.
like a
Oh.
basically rubbing it in.
Ash,
with a
did they
ground-up.
put it in a salt bath yet? Because my dad said you have to put it in a salt bath, and then the slime will stay attached to it, so you can bake it better. Otherwise, it will be.
Ah, okay.
I don't know if you want the skin to be there, but you can also just take it off for you.
I don't mind having crispy skin. I'm okay with that.
Okay, so you can leave that on, then do the salt bath, and then.
How long?
He said a few hours.
Okay.
So a few is for me, a few is 2, but it could be longer.
Wouldn't it like dissolve a little bit though? Wouldn't like it start coming apart?
No.
No. Shouldn't. And then you just bake it on both sides with the stuff you put on.
I
He
probably just gonna
recommend.
I'll
He
do like salt,
recommended,
pepper,
yeah,
salt, pepper, and then like some lime probably.
yeah. He said lemon or lime. So yeah.
I might try a little bit of chili. We'll see.
Pan Lucas.
Oh, thank you for all the help.
He was. I mean, That's how he does it. I don't know if it actually is good. Maybe you should Google it as well.
Well, I definitely plan on, but it's good to know that.
I've just looked. If you want like whole trout, the like 2 best ways is like oven or grill.
My dad said you can bake them in pan as well. He did it.
Yeah, you can.
it's-
Yeah.
But oven just makes the texture and smell go man.
Yeah, if I had the choice, I would probably do oven or grill.
We give you like a tiny oven that we have at home. We have like a tiny oven. They can
Like,
like
make it
lift
like-
up and be like. Whoop.
Oh, you
We
mean
just
you
give
mean
you a
like the
tiny
ones
oven.
that you make? You mean like the ones you make those little cupcakes in?
Yeah. But it's actually pretty big. Still like this or something.
Could you make
Can't
a
see it.
pizza in it?
Yeah. You actually can. Not the big American ones though.
I guess you can make hot.
I
pizza in
made
it then.
cupcakes a few days ago. I was supposed to do it with James, but James said no.
I mean, I could pop down to my neighbors as well and ask her if she has her grill. I think it's with her boyfriend though, so I might have to.
Would be better. Find a time when he's not there.
I have to go and
Avoid-
get it from him.
Oh, mate, ask. You avoid the awkward questions.
It's the awkward question. I've literally cooked for them, so I don't think they're gonna be like, oh no.
Passion.
Yeah.
They sell a tiny oven for 34 euros at the Blokker.
Yeah, I'll consider it. I probably should because there are so many fun recipes I want to try.
Ovens
also-
are just the best thing.
I like ovens.
It adds a
because
lot of
the
flavor for
bakes-
vegetables. It does a lot for veggies, and especially because when you're doing meat, you have like the leftover, like juice.
If he
You
doesn't
can like,
have an
cook veggies and that as well. It's amazing.
if he doesn't have an oven by next year, we know what to do for his next birthday.
Ash, do you have? You don't. I assume because you don't have any hot plates, you don't have a steaming pan, do you?
No.
Oh, dude.
Kurt, if
steaming
you've seen
pans
my
are-
house, you would know that I have barely enough to keep one man alive.
Dude, a steaming pan is like the best thing for vegetables.
I prefer to just fry them. I like my fried veggies.
Martin,
You put your carrots in the top, chop them up. You put sweet corn and stuff in the middle, and then you put your horrible fucking broccoli and cauliflower at the bottom.
Broccoli's nice. What do you
Shut the
mean?
fuck up, they're trees.
I love broccoli.
And
Nice.
just trees. Would you go out and eat the bark off a tree? No.
Yes.
Don't eat
If it tasted
broccoli.
like broccoli, I would.
No, it's horrible. Broccoli's too sweet.
What? Broccoli isn't sweet.
Yeah, broccoli is sweet in this country.
There's a
You're-
guy
you're
in the
weird ass
Netherlands,
broccoli, homie.
and he made
Well, broccoli
a
is from this country. What do
club
you
for
want to know?
pedophiles, and he says that sex with children from 4 to 5 years old should be legal, and he fled to Mexico because people wanted to kill him. And now
Sorry.
he's like,
Why did we get to this?
How did we divert to this?
because I saw it on the news and they caught him in Mexico, and he's like, I want to sit my cell time out in Mexico, and I feel like that's a bad idea because in the Netherlands you'll be like, poor guy, you're just underappreciated or something. Like,
Misunderstood.
yeah, and also
Underappreciated.
yeah,
your,
also
efforts in,
no,
your efforts in having sex with
actually-
children are really misunderstood.
no, they literally say that, and they're like, don't do that ever again. Pat, pat, off you go.
Goes to America, he fucking gets his balls snipped off.
I feel
Did
like
you-
that is.
Did you see the guy who was people put this guy to like a judgment level question. He literally like killed, I think it was like he killed someone and like killed his ex-wife or something because she had done something to him. But he ended up in a prison cell with like a child molester and killed
Oh,
the
yeah.
child molester in prison. And people were congratulating him and telling the police to reduce his sentence time. for killing a man. And I was like, and everyone was like, it's the real moral dilemma of like, yeah, he killed like one of probably like
Yeah,
the
it-
worst level of
it's not like
criminal.
Not like two rights make a wrong though. Like he's still a
Yeah.
murderer. Like
Yeah, but it was like reduces prison time from life to because they gave him an extra life.
no, thank you.
sentence.
I'd rather. I was gonna say I'd rather just have him. Like he murdered his wife.
Yeah.
So, regardless of whether or not he kills a pedophile on top of that, that doesn't have any, you know. It's not like a
Yeah, I
oh,
know,
he
but
did,
it,
like,
but it,
good community service kind of a thing. He murdered another man. it's not really the
Yeah,
same
but-
equivalency here.
but like in terms of like shit that is bad. Yeah, but this other guy who was in prison was like pedophile for I think it was something like 24 accounts of. There's a specific term for if a child is under like I think it's under 6 or 7 years old, and it was 24 or 25 accounts for that.
Again, I don't
Yeah.
don't like, you know, disagree necessarily with what happened, but I'm just saying he shouldn't be like applauded for it.
If I may request, we can just leave the subject matter at it where it is.
And then we can start
Roman,
again.
we just demonetized your entire video.
What happened? What you talking
Oh,
about?
fuck, he's recording. Oh,
Well, we started discussing certain criminals that have committed some heinous acts.
We're gonna leave it at
And
that.
children.
Is
we're gonna
everyone,
leave it
is
at that.
everyone ready to continue?
I'll just rewatch it after.
We're gonna regret it, but go for it. Anyway, all of you stand at the bottom of the cliff face. What do you wish to do?
I'm gonna check for
traps.
no, not for traps. For the...
I still don't know what direction we can walk towards, because we're just in the
You are
empty,
within
like,
what you can
freaking
basically consider like a ditch. Like you are within. There's like a massive
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, it makes total sense, but okay.
Things above. What does?
Map 20 above, 0 below.
Hey, maybe I'm swapping it. Let's see if how my perception goes.
He was on top, now he's hit rock bottom.
Yep. Up, down.
Started from the top
Hey,
now.
I'm
Yeah.
swapping this
And
shit.
I'm still.
I'm taking it now, Roman. Now I can see.
Cool. Apparently, I just found out that I basically cannot swing a sword, so...
Caldian, you're just feeling a bit dizzy. Logwick. You look around, you look for anything that might catch your eye. But no, you are on hard stone. The only thing that catches your eye is a tiny stain of blood at the bottom of the cliff.
Huh.
There's some blood over there.
Seems like it's ensmeared someone making their way down here. And you notice it is relatively fresh. And you notice now that it is in the various handholds above as well.
John, are you bleeding? Or is that...
When I say relatively fresh, I mean a couple, like, hours at least. Maybe half a day, maybe longer.
I haven't been over there yet. Although I'm gonna just look at my hands. Am I bleeding?
No, you're not bleeding. Also, this is where you all climb down.
Yes.
Hence, asking John.
Okay.
By the way, John, how does your smell work? Can you track people with it? Like,
I
if
don't
you...
have.
Okay.
John, you would know in this kind of an open area, it's pretty much not going to be possible. Unless there is a very strong scent that you can follow, like a freshly wounded creature nearby.
Does this
I
trail
don't-
lead anywhere, or is it just one blob somewhere?
Now there's like a little bit of blood that you can kind of find underneath a bit of grass at the very bottom, but that's it. After that, like one or two drips heading down this kind of like gully, but after that, it just sort of disappears.
Okay, so we're in a chasm.
You're in a
Are-
chasm, yes. as
Are
I-
we at the dead end of the chasm, or does
You
it
are
go
at the dead
to
end of the
direction?
chasm. The cliff face goes up behind you.
Okay, so there's only one way for us to go right now.
Yeah,
Unless
you could
we
also
want to
climb.
go
You could
up.
also scale the other walls, which are, 50, 60 feet, and walk up above. As you saw from above, this chasm kind of continues before it opens up the area, and there's like a larger kind of open plains-ish kind of an area that you could walk into, lit up by mushrooms. But yeah, that's what it is right now.
Oh, it's. So I'm gonna continue moving forward, as I'm gonna keep my eye out for any more blood trails. Follow the trail.
Are you leaving?
Well, unless someone else wants to take over and lead, I will slowly start moving.
Alright,
Well-
in that case, please roll me a survival check.
Gonna take a dagger out, like every few couple of like 20, 30 meters. We'll just mark an arrow in the direction of the exit.
Make me an attack roll. Okay. You start to cart onto the first rock, but you notice immediately that the rock here is harder than the rock on the cliff face and anything up above. You are able to, but it will definitely take you longer than a couple seconds. It'll take you a solid couple minutes to properly carve the lasting arrow in.
I will stop doing this since it's taking too much time.
The direction where there's been blood spilled, like the few drops.
Yes.
If I just smell in that direction, what scents come up?
You're welcome to make a perception check.
14.
Difficult to tell. Everything is unfamiliar, unknown to you. You get a strong smell of sulfur, which is uncomfortable to your nose, kind of overriding a lot of the other things. You have no real sense of the blood. You have no real sense of anything else outside of the fact that it's damp. It's one uncomfortable.
Well, we should probably head in the direction where the few drops of blood and spilled. No.
You would see that Logwig is basically leading the way there.
I'll follow.
Alright. So, you'll walk for about 10 to 15 minutes. It is eerie, uncomfortable, peaceful seeming, until a screech tears through the air, keeping you all jumpy and nervous. Logwig, as you are starting to exit the valley, the valley, the kind of canyon crevasse, No, passes on trace would have faded by now.
Ah.
Galdian, you would notice a small bit of what seems to be gauze caught on a little bit of rock. A little bit of mesh. Part of a bandage.
Recognizable?
It's a bandage.
Oh, I saw a band-aid. Never mind, sorry.
No, no.
No,
No,
bandage.
band-aid is also still a thing. Bandana.
Yeah.
No, it is a bandage.
So we're heading in the right direction, basically. Well,
And you're not sure what you're tracking at the moment, but you're heading in the direction of that thing.
okay. I will let people know. Here's another one. Seems like they try to cover their wounds.
We're heading in the right direction then.
So,
When we hit the opening, what are our options?
closer to your mic, Martin.
So when we hit the exit, what are our options? Well, not exit, but like the opening.
Which opening are you talking about?
Oh, no, never mind. I thought we kind of hit like the opening to the field, the big.
Oh yeah, that's basically where you are. You are like a vast expanse.
Any points of interest, or is it just an empty field as far as the eye can see?
All of you can very clearly see quite far away, a couple hours from the looks of things. A body of water. Small river. Off in the distance. Outside of that, nothing that very much stands out.
Is it more of a V shape from the spot we are in, or is it like we come out of the middle of a wall and it just goes on to the right and left as well?
More of a what shape?
A V shape, so are we more at like the point of the V shape, so does it slowly spread out into an open area, or is it more of we come out of an area where it just goes on all directions open, or is it only...
You come out into an area where everything is open, basically.
Okay. So we could go left, right, forward, or like halfway in between. So, any clue where to go from here?
Have you checked for tracks? Maybe... Did the ground change from before?
It is still sort of like the hard stone with a little bit of soil, a little bit of plant growth on top.
That could have tracks, so I'm gonna check it out for tracks.
Like, if there are plants, they could be could have been stabbed on...
It is less like large, like plants, and more like clumps of moss, basically. Some of them a bit bioluminescent,
Yeah,
giving off.
I understand that, but even if you... especially if it's moss, if you are wounded and you lean on it, it could, like...
Yeah, I don't disagree. I'm just giving you an idea of what the plants are.
Yeah. So Martin wanted to check for more tracks.
You're welcome to make an investigation check.
I will help.
Or I guess in this case it's survival.
I will guide you! Anybody want to help while I guide them?
No helping, or it's one or the other.
I will guide you.
What does that mean? So advantage?
You get a
or...
D4 on top. The advantage is really better, but go for it. I already said I'll guide, so... 20.
20. bits of flattened moss here and there. People have come through here.
What direction?
The way it's flattened seems to lead away from the direction you're going. So, or away from the direction you just came. So they're heading deeper in.
I will point the direction the trail's leading. So, which seems to be some damages to the track, to the local fauna, as I point out the track. You could try following it. How fresh does the track seem? Any clue on that, or?
Difficult to tell. It's at least a day old. Not a day, maybe a little bit less. There isn't much to really go off apart from flattened.
It's hard to tell
Well,
how old.
It doesn't matter, it's the only clue we have currently, so let's try this. It might be Clearwater that passed here and got injured. Maybe, who knows? Do you have any other ideas? I'm looking at the rest. In that case, Ludwig, lead the way.
Okay. Here is nothing. As I start following the track.
Alright.
Trying to stay kind of quiet, because.
Yep.
Well, I will just keep an eye out for how the trail. If there's like any signs of civilization, then I will go quiet.
Is there enough source of light for him to see?
There is enough light in patches. There are mushrooms, large and alien looking, spotted, not spotted, curved, wrinkled.
So it's enough
Different sorts.
enough light, not so dark vision won't help.
Dark vision doesn't help you here. You can navigate.
Okay, I would assume that the ceiling is high all the way through, right?
Ceiling is very high. Yes. One thing you do notice as you continue going is that it starts to seem to slope down. You are not it's not like this, but you are going on a gradual downward incline.
Yeah. Well.
So, you will continue for another 2 hours. Until all of you get this feeling that you're being watched. Sort of a tingle. Something behind you is watching you. You
Is
look
this the
around.
moment we get our pants? Sorry.
You look around, you are near the water. Logwake has brought you about 200, 300 feet away from the waterfront. Small lake, the waterfall trickling down. As the river runs past.
And from that direction we feel watched.
No, you feel watched from the direction you came. Behind you.
Looking behind. Anything?
Make me a perception check.
I would say someone else that's also walking behind would probably help, because I could try to help, but it would be a bit illogical, because I would have to look through everybody.
Well, probably not help, but someone else could look as well.
If all of us got the feeling, we'll just look around if...
Yep.
So
As you look around, all of you would see a slightly higher incline to you. An elf looking down. James, would you like to describe your character?
Yeah, sure. So he's a 5'11", elf, Eldrin, and he's currently wearing studded leather armor with the symbol, the insignia of the Irithiels. He's fair-skinned with long braided golden blonde hair, and currently wearing a cape and a bow. And currently wielding a bow that's like a twisted elegantly. And he's just staring back at you. And studded leather is like dyed a green.
Most of you. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, go on, that's it, really.
No, did you?
No,
Are
that's
you
it.
sure?
Just
Most of you feel like something is slightly off about this elf. You've seen wood elves before, you've seen high elves. But there's something about this particular elf that seems different. Outside of one of you, who recognizes that this is an Eladrin.
Great.
I have no comments on who the one of you is.
If it's not me, I'll be fucking terribly annoyed by you. Or rather confused. I would be very confused if I couldn't recognize the Eladrin.
You recognize that this is a Eladrin. The bow that he wields, not the same, but of similar fashion to the bows wielded by the Eladrin in the woods.
Any sort of recognition on what he's wearing and wielding that could be indication that he's from the woods?
Only the bow, if anything, because the bow still, you can see some of the more Dominion touches to it. You can see that there is the insignia of the Irithiels, the insignia of the bird, the hawk emblazoned upon both the armor as well as the bow itself.
Okay. Just gonna stare at the elf with not really a confused look, but like a questioning look.
How far am I from the party?
You're about 300 feet away.
Okay.
You've basically kind of been caught a little bit off guard, since you were following the tracks a little bit lower, or a little bit higher than they were, but you couldn't really see beyond the ridge. And as you came across the ridge, you made a little bit of noise, gave away your position.
Okay.
That might be Kebab Express.
So it's a bit far away to
That
easily
is a good map.
communicate.
Why is there an Eladrin down here?
But I know what an Eldrin is. Because I, as a player, do not know.
Eladrin
Besides,
are.
they have slightly different.
You're welcome to make a history check on this.
Okay, well,
Anyone who's curious is welcome to make one.
while he's making his history check, the symbol of the Irithiels would be visible, right?
Yes, it is pretty plainly in view.
Okay, so at least no.
Then I will
Probably
I will
not.
reply to John. It's probably the backup that was promised.
Backup as one dude with a bow.
No arrows.
You think this was my bow, motherfucker? It's my sword.
Nice.
Start strangling people.
Oh man, that
Breaks it in two, starts strangling people with it.
That's a fucking thing for a half orc like a bard. Hello,
Yeah.
I cure people with music. Bonk.
that reminds me of a fucking idea one of my friends wanted to do for a character. Since we're
You want to
waiting
go
for
bonk?
James
What can I
to
say?
call. My friend wanted to play a cleric who was completely inept and didn't understand how his healing magic worked.
You could
there's
actually,
there's a similar concept about like an atheist cleric, basically. It's really funny.
No, but
you could also make a very interesting assassin with the bow thing. You kind of make it so you can slip the bow open, split it in two, and have like maybe a dagger on one side.
Listen, why make it so complicated when you can make an orc bard, right? That plays music and just wants to have a good time, but you piss him off, he takes the thing and he beats you to death because it's a mace. That
or
you
how about-
reflavored into a loot.
How
I
about
noticed,
the,
by the way.
Oh yeah, you've noticed all of them staring at you.
Well, I'll just walk towards him then. Sorry, I took run out downstairs.
but Ashwin, how about the cleric that thinks he has to throw bandages at people when he casts healing spells?
That's
And when he
Cure
runs,
wounds, do it
when-
yourself.
yeah. So my friend actually asked if he could do that, and he said, Can I make it so that I have to make a ranged attack roll every time I want to try and hit someone with a bandage? If I miss it, they don't get the healing cast on them. And when I'm out of bandages, even if I have the spell slots, I can't cast spells because I believe that the bandages are magical.
Yeah.
Suffice to say, when my other players found out, they said, "Hell no."
Yeah, no, that seems like a terrible idea. Also, James, you might want to change your name.
Your other players, you already played?
Hmm?
You already played?
No, this is a one shot for a few friends IRL.
I also can't tell if Mel is alive. Oh no, there is the forehead.
With a one shot, you can do something.
I come up like every
Yeah.
so often. I'm like, hello, still alive.
You fucking
Yeah.
weasel.
There we go.
I'm walking towards him and I just.
Well, John, you are walking towards us, but John asked if we know if Eldrim here. I answered, this is probably the Beckham that was promised, and then you approach us.
Yeah,
For those of you that rolled for history, neither of you have a very good grasp of what the fuck Eldred are. All you know is that they are, as far as you know, there's rumors that they are elves that are closely related to the Feywild. They are
Mine's favourite.
close descendants of those that come from the Feywild.
The guy has the dragon has taken
Mark,
different measurements.
Logwig just like starts dribbling from one side of his mouth, having a
And the Feywild.
no, not the dragon. He's come for me.
I don't
No,
hate
you
the
don't look at
Feywild.
the
It's more the Shadowfell that I find fuck.
Hey, the Shadowfell's cool. What are you on about?
Yeah, until you get fucking chased by a shadow dragon.
That's when we hit him with the wall of force.
That's when John is happy he's wearing the brown pants.
Hello.
Anyway, the elf walks up.
Okay, quick question. Do I recognize this elf?
Make me a history check.
I can't find history. Fuck! It's a 21. Ignore the 8.
No, you do not recognize this elf.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you gonna say anything approaching the group?
So I was eating. I've been starving like the past 2 hours waiting for food that came. You must be Chaldean, I presume.
You see a fat man in front of you.
Oh.
Oh. Never mind.
Never mind.
Ah, good.
I didn't know you were fat. Sorry.
You,
I
you
didn't know
must
were
be
fat, man.
Chaldean? Post up description papers. Have you put on weight by any chance? Have you
Random group running through the Underdark.
I've been gone for like an hour. I didn't know like a bit. I didn't know he's fat Chaldean. So I'll take that back. I go all the way back, rewind the thing.
Yeah.
Yep, gotcha.
Are you? I was sent here to assist a party. Would that be you lot?
Yes. Welcome. What's your name?
Did he just change right in front of him? By the way, that's something I was asking.
No. I've been all the time this.
Fat
Fat
Chaldean.
Chaldean.
The entire
Okay.
way.
I thought you just swap now.
That's
Yeah,
why he
that-
couldn't.
that-
No,
that's
no, no.
something
It
I
makes
just
sense
want to
why he wouldn't
clarify.
climb down the cliff.
The fat new jiggle jiggle.
The name's Halif. I'm looking for Keldian. That's what I got told to. Riffios told me to assist him.
We don't know it, Eldian.
Deception.
I am useless at that. I need to go check what my
I
no.
assist him.
That is cast. What my other person.
I know what your other important role is.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be useful in this situation.
Just not want it for the hell of it.
It isn't a nat one. But it's
By the way,
spicy.
James, could you change your name to your name so we know how it's written?
I will in a sec. I've just got to shout at my dog because he's barking at every fucking person.
We don't know a Chaldean.
We don't know Caldian as he kind of side eyes the fat guy.
No, Ashwin.
There's
No,
no
Ashwin.
Caldian here.
Whoa,
No,
that's
Ashwin.
not
He does this.
Caldian.
We don't know a Chaldean.
And the whole group just.
And then we get sniped out by whatever.
Murder bird demons.
Yeah.
He's dead. I think he was
I'm back.
convinced.
So
Yeah, you can definitely tell he's lying. He's side eyeing the fat man as he's saying that.
A point.
Point.
Point to our
you,
resident bowling ball.
you mean fat Caldian?
He's like Fat Amy. Are we like an a cappella group now?
I'm just so happy. I'm just happy you guys are in the Underdark because I have every valid thing to kill you.
Yeah.
I think you must be the wrong group.
I'm gonna go. What other group would walk around?
No, what I'm trying to say is I'm regretting my life decisions.
Good. We're all in the same boat.
Welcome to the club.
Wonderful. You're in the right place. I put the hand over. I'm Caldian, by the way.
I wish to proceed. Proceed to the route.
I'm gonna look if we got any attention of any other creatures.
Please make me a perception check.
I mean, we're not yelling this, right?
You know what? I'm gonna join the man in doing just that.
I wanna walk away.
Hey, at least one of you has eyes.
Oh yeah, we rolled the same nat, but one of us is slightly more proficient in it.
Oh, wait. Over, not near the river per se, but think of you being here. The river is over here, about 400 feet in that direction, opposite the river. You see something pop its head up, and something else pop its head up, and then we realize it's a creature with two heads. As it looks around.
No, thank you.
For
I get a
disturbance.
slight.
I think it is.
Okay, I'm gonna put my hand on whoever is speaking next and just slowly point towards that thing as I cast Pass Without Trace and start stealthing.
Is it what I think it is?
As all of you would see this thing, please roll stealth.
What thing?
This thing.
No thanks.
I disappear.
I would like to
choose
reconsider. I would like to reconsider.
And I'm gonna hide in the grass.
Okay.
As
Martin
after,
is like,
as after two things, you see four things.
no, thank
As
you.
yet another pair of heads looks up.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You're the peace out black boy.
Is there like anything I could potentially finger paint myself onto?
No.
She sits there like,
So I can
he
have a
blends into the
40.
moss.
So I can have a 45 stealth.
After 31 if he's after.
Aurelia has 28, so you guys do the math.
32.
I wanna run away, but not very
So late for.
fast.
This is no pass, right?
This is with pass.
Oh, nice.
Pass
What is
Lord
she?
using his pass.
She got 28 with pass.
Yes, she rolled a 5.
Jesus. Well, it's pretty darn good then.
Oh, bruh, I rolled a
I mean, that's pretty darn good.
All of you could have just quickly shimmy over behind larger outcropping. All of you somewhat clustered together. As you notice as the heads look around a little bit more, and you kind of just hear faintly some grunting. Before the heads disappear behind the rock again.
Are you all normally like this?
What? Fat? Yes.
You mean in the situation of death?
Yes.
Quite often. Now,
we,
keep walking.
we tend to get found. We're not usually this good at stealth.
Boom,
Fuck.
boom, boom, boom,
I thought you were gonna say we tend to get fat.
Big chunky boys.
The joke
I'm
is so
gonna
you.
figure out where the path was we left just now. See if I can
You
figure.
well, you have the way you were going. You have along the water. You have to the left, which is still like a wide open like area, and to the right where the head boys were.
So,
Okay, but where does the path leave?
There is no path. It was never a path that you were following. This is
Okay.
you have just been sort of following places where you think people have gone, and it's led you near the waterfront, basically.
Okay.
Question. Why was I told to come down here?
it's better. Weren't you instructed?
Yes, but why are you all down here?
We're looking for some people that are responsible for the market incident.
Okay.
And we asked for backup, and they sent you. How you're 5'11"? How long is your hair? Is it made in?
It's braided. It's long. Like it's braided down one side.
A typical Eladrim look, or like skin, I mean, and stuff. Or
Skin's typical.
okay.
Send him your picture.
Are you wearing leather
Oh,
armor
cool.
or?
Studded.
I can just quickly put his token on if you guys want to see what it is.
Yeah, just put it out. Build a map with my
Just
token.
need to get a general feel, you know. Yep. Okay.
That's Legolas.
It is.
No, that's Healet.
That's
Howlett.
Halet, sorry. Not Healet.
That's like,
Halet.
That is gonna be. You chose a name that is not fit for the group. No one is gonna be able to pronounce it.
Hello.
I love it though.
that's why it's
Got
back up, right? And not a singular reinforcement.
Yep.
Yep.
It's-
I've discovered him. He's not actually an elf. He's two goblins in a trench coat.
Yeah.
Shh, you're telling a secret.
It's brick and stick they've come
Oh
down.
no!
Small stick.
Anyways, proceed to the brute.
Okay.
Shall we?
Would you mind telling if you're skilled in anything? Trekking, maybe?
No.
Well, I've never been down here, so I wouldn't really be of any use, really.
Look,
If you come across anything poisonous, I'll be able to assist you.
How did you make it down here alive?
What do you mean?
It was painful for us to come down here.
Wait, well, how did you come down here?
how did you come down here? That's the question.
You did go down the pit, did you?
I'm going to look at him like, I'm asking you the question here. Give us the answer.
Are you saying there's another entrance?
Yes, there's another entrance. Through what's his name? Clearwater's little hideout.
That makes sense.
Of course.
I'm going to string that man alive.
Next time, and I look at John, and look at, when we have a prisoner, please at least ask him for directions.
I'm not even listening. I'm staring at the Eldrin.
John,
And I'm not even trying to hide it. I'm just staring at Eldrin.
John, are you alright?
Is something the matter?
Just like eyeing you up and down. Literally, like, I'm just like.
If I remember correctly, John's disguised, if I'm right.
No.
Yes. However, he's a very large tabaxi, so you're welcome to make a insight check.
No,
Wait.
he's our pet.
Oh yeah, right. You're bold.
I trimmed him.
I am what the tabaxi folk called big fuck off cat.
And, this looks like
I'd get advantage, wouldn't I? If it's
technically yes,
enemy.
but this is a. You're welcome to roll a deception if you wish to.
Me? No, I can't roll above that with
Yeah, so
deception.
this is a big fuck off cat, and it looks like a very big fuck off shaved Leonin cat.
Well, I haven't shaved in it was.
Yeah,
how many
it's
days
actually
ago
just starting
then?
to look more and more like a Leonin now.
I'm just staring at him.
I'm gonna look between them and go like,
It's been a week, so John probably has his whole fur back.
I'm just staring at him.
work on your coop again when we get out of here. If we get out of here.
Take him to the salon.
To the salon!
Do your nails.
Look at the nails.
He's glad to 2d6 damage less, you know.
Sharpen them. They sharpen them.
I'm just staring at him. I'm back.
Let me just. Ash,
Yes.
did any of the Eldrins speak Leonin? Like, know the language?
There are many, especially amongst the upper echelon, that speak Leonin. It makes sense.
In Leonin, I'm gonna look at Haleth. Are you from the woods?
And I gotta reply, yes. In Leonin.
Which part?
Ash, what's that? It would be. What part would it be? Without really,
That's a great question. You can ask me. You can message me how much you want to reveal.
The
ones with trees.
I can tell you which part of the woods you come from. That is fine. But
just not. I don't want to be specific. I just want to be the general.
You can also tell him that you don't want to reveal it, or that's not what we're
I
here
know.
for.
I'm just thinking. I'm just asking for the information before I decide. I'm deciding now.
The
I do love.
trees. The one with trees in it.
I thought it was the forest that starts with the letter F.
You can always do the no you.
No, you.
Right. Yes,
I'm gonna
correct.
reply.
I'm from the woods.
reply.
Are you from the
I'm
woods?
gonna-
Yes, but are you?
I'm going to reply. I am from the woods, but I would prefer not to really talk about my way, like what parts, for my own safety.
Anyways,
The
guys.
most important question, though, before Undina asks her most important question, or says her most important things, they speak Leonin. Do we hear meow 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 meow?
It is more along the lines of more guttural growling noises made in the throat.
Okay, so it's nothing like the cat people in.
No, it is that I'm about to take off that HP from you. Shut up.
Oliver, to them, we're just growling at each other.
Yeah, exactly. we're just standing menacingly, just going.
No. Okay. It does affect the way the party might receive it, you know.
Yes, it is. It is definitely. It made the atmosphere a bit more strained.
Okay, and then Adina was about to say.
I forgot. If people like go talk through me, I forget within like 2 seconds because I'm like, yes, guys.
Well, it's your turn. You can speak now and think what you try to say.
Smell waiting for a sneeze.
Yes, I was, but it didn't come out.
It looked like it.
I thought she froze.
No.
Bugwig, while these idiots are doing this, you see a couple heads bobbing in your direction.
I think Mel wanted to say something.
What type of hat?
No, I did not.
Okay.
For fuck's sake, I'm put my hands on.
They don't necessarily seem like they've spotted you, but they're moving.
You guys, please be quiet. The things are still watching us.
Just growl less quiet, a more quiet.
Lowering the volume. Just still in Leonin. I have questions for you later.
Shut up.
Hey, you guys, try not to kill each other before we get killed here.
And I'm gonna reach out my hand to him.
I'll reach my hand out as well.
Okay.
I'll grasp it firmly. Give it a somewhat stern shake and just nod.
And I'll nod back.
I have
We'll carry an hour.
I look to the party.
I'm like, alright guys, let's not reveal our secret because it will be in his report as well. No, it was cruel, sorry.
I like that one though. I'm sorry, Lucy.
Sorry, James.
Let's go.
Do any of you speak Orc or Giant?
Nope. No.
I do. I speak Orc.
Kronk does.
Why don't you speak all the real languages, like Infernal? God.
Once you go to the Nine Hells, you'll be great.
I know, right?
Right.
Over the hill, about 200 feet away, you just hear Dograk. Where is the man meat you smell?
I'm going to whisper and notify them.
Where is it?
Where can I find him?
by, getting ever closer.
I'm gonna whisper to everyone what they said and tell them we should move.
Where they compared to the spot where I want to go towards. So,
You can all see them clearer now, poking your heads over the rock. Large creatures, similar in size to the dire troll before. 2 heads, painted, the beards braided but also tangled with mud and blood. Large orcish teeth jutting out from the jaws. No armor, but tough looking hide. Scratches and scars. You see them walk not even 30 feet by you. Past you. Grumbling to themselves as they head off towards the east.
Just looking at how big they are, which I know this is gonna sound like a meta-y question,
Mhm.
but which size classification do they look like they'd fit in?
I would have to quickly look this up.
Like just by looking at them from a distance.
Because I've never used these creatures before, so I don't know. They would be considered large,
Okay, I can
but
make fun.
heading on huge.
Okay, yeah, so
Right, wouldn't they be considered giant?
They are not. They're large.
Oh.
I just looked up their classification. Martin, what does that do?
that is the fun. Do they have weaknesses in a whole list of
they're not
me
within six.
Uh,
They're not within 60 feet of us.
Oh no, they were. They were within 30 feet of you for a sec.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they came very close, but you guys have very high stealth, so.
So I'm just gonna sit there studying them.
You would know that they don't have any particular weaknesses or what's the other thing? I have so many tabs open. I'm sorry. There's a lot that might have happened today.
Vulnerabilities?
Yes, they are not immune to anything. They're not resistant to anything, and they're not vulnerable to anything.
Time to charm a bunch of ogres to be our friends.
And troll.
However, you do sense that it might be difficult to control them magically due to the 2 heads that they have.
Yeah, but they're not intelligent. It's fine.
Yeah, but one of the heads is
I'm just giving
intelligent.
I'm just giving Martin the info. That's it.
Hey, the way I see it,
Cannot
Mal, we need to shape their memory together. Make them think.
I don't have it anymore.
No.
I for some reason had 50 spells instead of like the allowed 14.
So the creatures pass by. All of you just the breath that was held in escapes.
Shall we?
Shall we?
Shall we proceed?
Ludwig, which way?
As I point towards the direction that I think it's this direction.
Is it which side is he pointing? Like, does the waterfall? There's the
So-
water.
There's the water that is directly in front of you.
Mhm.
There's the way you came, which is south.
Yeah.
The water is north. The east is where the creatures have gone, and the west is where they came from.
Okay, and the waterfall is there's no like cave or anything behind
No,
it?
it is coming from the rock face itself. Like, there is a bit where the water flows through.
Yep. It's not big enough to cover like an entrance to somewhere, right?
No.
Okay.
It is a smaller waterfall that is trickling into a small stream. However, you can see from where you are as it slopes down, the stream does start to get bigger.
Okay, well, look the way. By the way, Hillet, you are not injured by any way, are you? James? Hillet.
He's
No,
muted.
I'm not. No, I'm not injured.
Okay, so it's not you who we were tracking. Lovely. Go ahead, Ludwig. Yeah, we follow Ludwig.
I'm gonna keep
Please.
quiet. I'm gonna keep
I'm
quiet.
gonna take.
One sec. Yeah, Kurt?
I was gonna say I'm gonna keep quiet to the group that it was very clear about it being smelling of man, and as the only human among us.
You're not the what? You have 3 human with you.
3?
Yes, Ludwig, Kaldian, and you.
Ondina is not human. You are fish.
Fuck off. I'm human now. I do not smell like fish the entire day.
But maybe to a very keen-nosed ogre boy.
Logwig, I need you to roll me a survival check.
I will be helping him.
So advantage or
I will allow advantage.
Wee-hoo.
Nice.
Okay. And so, I need you to roll me a fun dice. Please, roll me a d10.
D10. Okay.
GM roll it, please, because I think it's more fun that way.
Okay. So how do? I think I'm GMing right now. You know what it is. If you know what it is.
Yep.
7.
Okay. And so, you'll continue to travel further and further. Logwig, you find yourself following the tracks to the river itself. As you all look into it, the river is beautiful. It's clear. You can see the bottom. John, that sulfuric smell you smelled? Deeply coming from the river itself.
I'm just gonna look to the others. See what they're doing. Hope to God that none of them decide that, yes, water.
Yes, water.
I was about to say I'm gonna look for that squid thing. It may be living in a river.
Investigation check.
River squid.
Not investigation. Perception check.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not going in. But...
If anyone takes just steps towards the river, I'm just gonna kind of stop them a bit.
Perception, right?
Yes.
Slow dice roll of doom.
I used to have that as well. Like I don't know what setting you guys maybe changed, but
I don't know. To be fair, I've got like 90 plus tabs open.
okay, that tends not
Probably
to help.
it's probably not.
Iranak.
You want to know something fun? You can also roll 100 D100s.
Yep.
See how that goes.
Iranak, you look for a little bit in the water. And do you realize that water is definitely acidic and unhealthy to be in?
Perfect for making potions acidic, or it would even possibly break down the chemical.
You don't
compound
know
of
how
glass,
strong it is. It could corrode the glass. You do not know.
which is very difficult.
I have I'm not gonna jump into it, but I have resistance.
Like I said, if anyone takes a single step towards that lake, I'm just like,
Yep,
stopping them.
And as you look around, Aranax, your gaze is, for some reason, just drawn up to some of the stalactites in the air. You frown a little bit. That's not a stalactite.
Uh-oh.
In fact, the 15 or so up there.
It wouldn't be a stalactite anyway.
That's why I said stalactite. Isn't might the ground one?
Oh yeah, stands mighty tall, holds on really tight. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
You come to realize, oh, there are stalactites. But at the tip, about 15 to 20 of them, blending in, are the dark mantles you seek. As you're watching, you see it's one of them slips off and takes flight, flying through the air. Strange sight. Before it goes and attaches itself onto a different one.
I'm gonna grab Ludwig on the shoulder and just point him so his eyes, so he can see up above as well. It's, I think that's one of the things we're looking for. Remember that recipe we were given?
For which one?
From that, it was the one from the single page, wasn't it? Like the single page we had.
I don't remember what all the recipes are. You'd have to look it up yourselves.
I think it was a small book we were given, or we'd stolen.
These were the recipes you guys got from the hags.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think which.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which recipe needed the dark mantle ink.
The first one. I didn't write the name of which one it was.
Let me get my fucking notes.
Yeah, we needed some black skull salamander. It was some dark metal ink from the squid and some leaves from the plains. It was the potion of anti-madness. Did write that down though. That's what it was for.
Oh.
Bam.
I will pass on that that's what it's for.
Oh.
You all realize that not just in this area, but a whole bunch of the stalactites have dark mantles sitting upon them.
It looks like a lot of money up there.
How far away are they?
Several 100 feet up in the air.
Okay.
These are at the top of the massive cavern you're in. And one thing you notice, the roof never seems to go down, but you lot are.
They seem to notice us down here, or do they
Difficult to
look
say.
Do they look just quite contempt with them just chilling up there?
They don't particularly seem to care.
Okay.
Not at the moment, at least.
Yeah, I just wanted.
How
I'm
big
trying to
are they?
figure out. Like small squids.
Relatively large squid.
That's a pretty small squid.
I'm trying to keep my hands within frame, but like they are enough to like kind of latch onto the tip of a stalactite.
So
But do they look like they're feeding off whatever's on the end of it, or just hanging on?
This seems to be how they rest.
Okay.
Would the rest of you be doing anything while this is happening?
Once again, I'm just making sure no one steps closer to the water.
And I want to just take in my surroundings and look out for any enemies or anything.
You're
Maybe.
welcome to make a perception check.
Mhm. 19.
You don't spot anything right off the bat that seems to be dangerous. However, you do see, once again, caught between two rocks, small strip of cloth in the middle of the river itself. Not in the middle, but like towards your edge.
So what everyone else saw.
They did not see this.
we're looking up at bats.
Yes,
Well,
bat squids.
I'm gonna point out to John. I don't know John's name, so it'll just be Leon. I'll just say A and point out.
Sorry, what did you point out?
There's like some sort of cloth in the middle of the
A little bit of black cloth.
Just on the ground.
No, stuck between two rocks jutting out of the river.
Is there any blood on it or anything?
No, it is just like the edge of like if you can think of it like as a cloak, the last little bit.
Does it resemble any of the cloaks from the hideout fight?
Yes.
Which ones?
Well, it resembles the black cloaks that the members of the Crimson Rose had.
The Crimson Rose has been here. Just gonna point. Just there you go.
Very nice. I think we can hunt these bats, squid things later.
Yes, I agree. They're
Seems
just
to
quite
be plentiful.
fascinating. Yes, I'm just worried about making too large of a noise that they'll all attack us. And this looking around, there's quite a lot of them.
Anyone happen to have some bones or something left over?
I
Can
do.
throw in.
I have some here. I have some bones in my bag. From a deer we hunted before.
Certainly.
Well, let's see how acidic this is. Can you throw it in?
I can give you a bone. It's like dried out.
You
for a
toss it
while.
in. And as soon as it hits the water, you hear it fizzle. As, not immediately, but slowly, gradually, over a couple minutes, you see as the bone dissolves the water.
Ash, the glass that I have on me, the glass containers.
Mhm.
What type of glass are they?
They are standard issue, like glass that you'd find from any sort of a store.
Okay, so they're just like a normal
Yes, it's nothing specialty.
yeah, nothing, just like a normal glassware glass rather than a specifically made one for chemicals.
Yes.
Okay. Damn, why isn't it quartz glass? Damn. It's really acid resistant.
Is there any other way across this river?
The river itself begins here.
What are the plots I have?
The
So
river
the-
flows down deeper. There's no reason to get across here.
Okay.
There's nothing to get across to.
The you say that as Aranex, or did you say that this is player?
To me.
I'm saying it to him.
No current about complaining about his files.
Oh, as a player, not
Okay,
not as Iranex.
okay then I don't have a way to react to
So-
that. Sorry.
Shall we follow downstream down the river because there's no crossing point here and we're just wasting time?
Does it seem to get less? If I look both ways on the river, any like point where we could cross, or does it only get worse downstreams?
Further down, there are areas where the river has
Okay.
something else on the side, but it doesn't really seem to continue yet. There's a point where you can no longer see. You would have to go further to see if there is a proper crossing.
Already a bit behind, we may as well look.
I'm gonna assume there's nothing in terms of like things behind us either, like further up. Away.
Oh, I've already told you there is an open expanse to the west and to the east of you.
Yeah, but there's nothing that we can clearly see.
There's nothing. There's no landmark or anything that stands out to you. There are multiple massive mushrooms and stuff like that, bioluminescent, but outside of that, no.
Okay. I'm gonna suggest something that sounds probably quite stupid, but it's probably our best lead around here. We should maybe follow one of the natives.
What
Goes again,
that.
Mike?
We should follow one of the natives. Like that big ogre thing. It may know a good place to rest. Or at least lead us somewhere. Because looking left and right, I don't see anywhere that is quite useful to us.
Well, we could cross this river a different way. And how late in the day, Slashfin?
What?
We're underground mine.
Like, okay, how long have we spent throughout this adventure?
How long have you spent?
Yeah.
Difficult to say. It has been.
Well, I guess
4 or 5 hours.
a good question could just be: do we feel tired?
No,
Okay.
not yet. You feel like you'd have another couple hours in you at least before the fatigue starts hitting you.
We could follow the river for a bit, and if we find nothing, we could magically cross the river and then set up a place to sleep.
Sounds like a pretty decent idea.
Ah, yes, you have that hut thing, don't you?
Of course.
Do we have enough magical energy for this?
I'm pretty much filled to the brim.
Okay.
How big is Tiny Hut? Like the outside of it. I know the inside's a lot bigger.
I think it's like 10 by 10 or something.
Oh, okay. I can protect us while we set it up.
So are you sticking by the river then?
If we could keep a little bit of distance from the river, that would be good.
Yes,
I think my nose might disappear if I have to smell this sulfur-filled lake anymore.
I would advise getting to some higher ground as well.
Well, we'll look around. any good?
Perception check. And Logwig if you're leading against survival.
Okay.
Even if anything's like slightly higher up.
Yeah, I
Advantage
mean,
again, or
I don't know if anyone else is assisting you.
I would presume so.
I'm not assisting with that. I'd be assisting with looking for a place to.
Yeah, you can do it with advantage then.
I'm still looking around for monsters and stuff.
Package flat. Mark.
Okay.
I do advantage or flat?
Yep, you do advantage.
Okay, roll another one. It's a 20.
All right. Yeah, no, you find just a little bit further away. You find a nice sort of sheltered way that you can pass along the side without really showing yourself to anything behind you. The only downside to this is that if something drops directly on you, you're not going to get much of a warning, but you'll be hidden from most creatures from the looks of things.
John, do you think that is a good enough spot there? To me, it's high enough out of the way that we don't inhale the sulfur and kill ourselves.
It is probably good. We just need to keep an eye up.
Thinking the same thing.
Alright. So, you guys follow Logwig. Logwig, as you continue walking, started to feel a bit lightheaded. Perhaps it's the fumes from the water. You're not sure. But you're not paying all that much attention. Hence why after about an hour of travel down, Galdian, you first notice, along with you, Haleth, a bridge ahead of you. Rickety and acid touched spots where it's burnt through, but a bridge nonetheless.
There's a breach ahead. I tell the others. Rider on. Seems to be damaged a bit.
Is it in the same direction we're going, as in towards where we've marked out a good
It is the direction
rest-
you guys are going in.
as in the direction towards our where we've marked a resting place.
I don't believe you marked a resting place yet. It was more of a let's go until.
No. I mean, like where we're like that's where we're thinking of resting, sort of thing, rather than. Here's
That
where we
is,
come back to.
I am unsure. That is up to you guys to decide.
I mean,
Are
if
we
you
in
say
an
that,
open
which is-
area?
It is relatively open. Once again, near that bridge, yet another waterfall crashes down, mushrooms of many sorts. This is finally a point where the river forks into three ways, but one of them is a waterfall, so technically it's still just two.
Shall we try to cross it?
How rigidly does it look? Does it look like it's gonna fall apart if we touch it, or is it more?
No, it is a nearly 60-foot long bridge. There are little areas where it seems like the acid has gotten to it, but for the fact that it's a wooden bridge, it's rather surprising that more of it doesn't look rickety. But
Yeah,
you'd have to be closer to really examine it.
Issue. John Heavy
Yeah.
Wooden
You
bridge.
guys are about like 100 feet away from the bridge at the moment.
So
And we think it's about 120 foot to cross.
It is about 60 feet to cross.
Oh, 60 feet to cross. We don't even need a bridge then. John, how worried are you about crossing that thing?
I'll give the bridge a good old look from where we're standing. Does it look John passable, or does it look like it might just fucking send me into a pit of acid?
Investigation with disadvantage.
And also, while he's trying to figure that out, the area it goes to, does it look safer than this side?
The area
Is
it goes to is similar to this side. There really isn't much of a difference.
Is it like one way in, one way out sort of thing, where you have to cross the bridge?
No,
Or can we not really see?
Well, this bridge has to be crossed to go to the next part.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, is it like an island in the middle of the river, or is it?
No, but again,
does it just go onto the other side?
It goes onto the other side.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it does not seem particularly John passable, but you should be able to make it.
I have a backup in case John doesn't think it's John passable.
12 is my roll. Is John passable?
That's what I'm telling you.
Oh.
is there a way we can make sure it's not a trap?
I have something that we can walk across. Though it is not usually used for this.
Are you using floating disc for this?
No. I'm using a certain wall. It cannot be broken in any way.
Which wall? Wall of force.
Wall of force. It cannot be broken except by disintegration. Not even Dispel Magic can remove it.
Yeah, but can people walk on wall of force?
It just says it's a wall of 10 foot. It can't be physically passed through. So, walking on it seems...
If a wall cuts through a creature space...
And I also love how it says creature. You can put it through the middle of a boat. And it would destroy the boat.
Some creative use of spell, I gotta say.
Yeah.
I rate it.
What level is it?
It is 5th level.
Okay.
But if it safely doesn't kill one... Like, if we can safely cross and it doesn't kill one of our party members in the process, I am happy to use it.
If we can magically use... if we can use magic to pass, I think that is maybe the safest option.
You know what? I'll allow it.
Okay.
I think it's a creative use. Why not?
What are we using?
It's gonna look sketch as fuck because I'm gonna like lay it sideways, so it's like a 1/4 inch.
How long is it?
It's 10 foot by 10 foot panels, and I get
Okay.
10 of them, which is why I asked how long it is.
Yeah, no. Are you putting it across near the bridge, or how are you?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like right next to where the bridge is. And the first, it does say there can be like floating, but I'm gonna be like, because it's my first time using it, I'm gonna be like trying to slot the first one as if it like divides the land slightly to be like a support, and then do the same on the other side.
Can't you put it just like under the bridge to support the bridge instead?
It would destroy the bridge in the process.
Okay.
And also, it defeats the purpose if John walks across bridge gets broken anyway, and he falls on top of the wall.
You're building it right next to the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay, to the right or to the left of it?
How much of a difference does it make?
Not much.
What side are we on?
The right side is closer to the waterfall.
I'm gonna put it on the left side so we get no splash. And it just in case like something happens, we can use the bridge to like hold ourselves from falling. I mean, John not so much, but the rest of us can use it as like a safety mechanism.
Yeah, got you. All right.
I'm just not gonna take the risk. I'm gonna trust Irinax, otherwise
Yeah, I'm gonna.
man is getting pulled down into the acid with me.
And then I go, ha, no, teleport away.
Yeah, you teleport away whilst I'm holding on to you. You better TP me with you.
Yeah, depends on which magic I use, but yes, I'm gonna put my hands like one on top of another as I move my hands away. It looks like these blades of like really thin glass, like slowly slide away from me as they don't look like they're clipped together as this bridge is formed as like a flat plane. I'm gonna just like walk on it, jump up and down on it, make sure it's this is sturdy. I'm gonna ask John to do the same thing. Not in the middle, but like at the edge.
Gonna carefully step out on the floating discs that will hopefully save me from certain frying.
It seems to be steady.
I love the fact it says nothing can physically pass through it and is immune to all damage.
That's very good. Okay. I guess we pass.
I was gonna turn that ogre. That's the reason I asked how big it was, Ash, because I was gonna turn the ogre into a buddy and trap him inside.
Okay. Easily enough. You pass.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
I just... I will go over as well.
You're gonna move over? Okay. Yeah, no. Easily enough.
Good thing that worked.
Yeah.
Very much. Here when I crossed.
Okay. Who's next?
I am assuming you know that me and John have passed as we tested bridge walked across.
Yeah.
Undina.
Well, it's between Halep, Undina, and Chaldean, so I need an answer.
Yeah, no, really, yeah.
Oh yeah, shit.
Ah, shit, yeah.
It's the opposite of Ty's campaign. I forget my own NPC.
Yeah. Yep.
When you forget your own NPCs. Imagine.
I'm just gonna agree and follow everyone anyway. I just do my job.
Okay.
So,
Just walking over paper thin.
It's not paper thin.
No, it's
like
10 feet. That's...
No. It's a 1/4 inch.
Oh!
They're 10 foot wide by 10 foot long.
Ah.
That's why I said it's gonna look really sketch.
Right. I should have been asking for dex checks on this.
No, it's like 1/4 inch thin, but it's still wide enough.
So
yeah. Well, it's still wide enough for us to stand on it easily. It's just really thin. That's all it is.
It is more like walking over a glass plane over a ravine.
Yeah, like a glass bridge. If you walk on a glass
you might say that civilians might get funky with the fact that they have to walk over a ravine.
To be fair, though, those like glass panels, number one, aren't indestructible. Number two tend to be like an inch thick.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Ashwin, for like actual measurements, it's about 6 millimeters.
Yeah, I got you. Alright, well, if you two aren't going to move, Aurelia's going to take it. She's going to make it over to the other side, leaving Undina and Chaldean.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
She goes.
Alright.
And then I go.
Right.
She goes.
Unless she doesn't.
Oh no.
No, why me?
Hey, thank God this bridge
Because I
lasts.
rolled.
Thank God this bridge lasts for 10 minutes.
As Undina's moving, those of
Why
you
me?
on both sides, because I rolled to see who would get attacked.
Gibbed.
That's why my name is Ondina.
You lot would see as the water disturbs for a moment, but you don't see anything. And at the same time, Undina, you feel something latch onto your leg. And I can move you guys to the battle map.
Yay.
We will not be doing combat today.
I was about to do something.
Something that latches onto her head through the indestructible glass.
Oh no! From the side.
Ah.
Making sure.
yeah, that's-
Just making sure it's using the correct amount.
That is hella terrifying.
Asundina,
Yeah.
That's Derek.
you have been attacked. As a strange, watery creature faces you.
Mr. Stab.
No, thank you.
Are we
As
rolling?
you are
initiative?
grappled,
I.
and you are pulled into the water.
Oh.
Ash, can I ask something?
As it drags you in along with it. And at the same time, all of you see more disturbance in the water around here. And at the same time, Hallett, I need you to make me a dex save.
A deck save.
Yes.
I couldn't.
18.
I just could pull. It just got pulled in, and there's nothing I could do against it.
You see a tentacle whip at you as you dodge, as the large stalactite behind you opens its eye. Its mouth. Several tendrils.
Oh no.
And this is where we will end it for now.
Are we rolling initiative? Those stuff. Oh, no.
There's literally
You
nothing
will-
I could do against being pulled in the water.
Nope,
I
because
think
they
better
are
if we just
invisible.
roll the initiative tomorrow,
What?
so we don't have to figure out what the
What, they are
initiative were.
invisible.
So
We'll roll initiative fully next time.
Are they
Uh,
invisible? It just says.
They were invisible until they attacked.
May I ask when you guys would like to play next time? My schedule will be a bit wonky because
My schedule over the next couple of weeks is kind of under. Anyway.
Is there any sort of a day that would work? What are the days that don't work for the two of you Unga boys?
we're talking next
I'm
What's up?
probably okay for next week.
Okay. You Oliver?
next week I'm probably fine. It's Wednesday rather not, so I'm working 10 hours that day.
Does next Thursday work for everyone?
Yeah,
Yeah, should be fine.
Yes, should be fine.
All right. We will put a tentative next Thursday, and I will see you guys then. Welcome to the Underdark, everyone.
Spicy.
Lurkers!
Australia.
Uh.
Australia.
There's no lurkers in Australia. By the way, when you said those things were holding on to the ceiling, I was like, no fucking way. Is he just gonna missile drop lurkers on top of us?
By the way, Ashwin.
Yeah.
What are you doing this week up until Sunday? Is there any particular day where you and I could sit down and help me with how to kill and annoy my IRL D&D players?
Yeah, that's
The
fine.
one shot. Any particular day that would work for you?
I'm honestly relatively free because I think outside of Friday,
Yeah, Friday I can't.
Ash,
most likely
you said
not.
it, Ash, you said it wrong. I've got to take turns in magic, and I'll join in on that. A turn takes like an hour. I'll
Yeah.
join in.
Nice.
100%.
You
Why did you DM me back?
so
You were like, oh, you can interact in the water. And I was like, can I react to it? Or you're like, no, you cannot. Yes, I can. Go fuck yourself. Wait, yeah, well,
I work until 8 tomorrow. You mind sitting down after work tomorrow?
Oh,
Because I'm gonna have to start crunching. Unless you wanna sit down before 1 p.m.
that's not gonna work.
Yeah, I thought so. My shift
Ashwin,
starts at 1.
I need to ask you something.
Yes, you can ask me. You can-
Okay.
yeah.
I track you down.
Well, guys. I think I'm gonna go for now.
Bye, I guess. Yeah, bye,
So
bye Martin. Bye,
My,
Martin.
my hiccups.
No more just
That's a no.
Tomorrow at 8. I should be able to I should be able to do a solid hour.
That's honestly fine. I just need someone to help me bounce ideas
bounce
because
ideas.
the one shot is on Sunday. I haven't.
Gotcha.
I haven't. I
Are we
haven't
playing
gotten.
Kais?
I cannot play Kais on Sunday.
Hey, it's okay. We haven't got a session this week.
So
We
We haven't gotten a session in like 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Goof.
No, that's fine. Tomorrow 8 is fine. Just let me know. Also,
Um,
no, message me. It's
when's this Francis one shot?
Come here, boy.
Okay.
no idea.
Okay, bye then.
Oh.
Okay, bye then.
I did nothing. I couldn't even have like conversation. I couldn't even introduce myself without going.
You know,
like planted.
but you know what, James? I'm really excited for your character because we come from the same region. Which is going to be very spicy for RP, so I'm really looking forward to the conversations that you and I are going to have in character.
Yeah. I'm just trying to, like I said, it's a new character. So I'm just trying to think that my character said going. Yeah, I'm like I said to. I'm not gonna give anything for free anymore.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
trying my best.
perfectly fine.
But I don't know.
I
I know the general area where I'm from,
yeah.
but like, I don't want to be like because of what it is. You already know because I've
Yeah.
been there. Yeah. You know, I wouldn't be like.
Oh, of course. I thought I was fully prepared for you to just go. Why would I tell you?
I could have.
Yeah, definitely.
I could have. But at the same time, I'm curious about you.
Oh.
I mean, fair enough. I'm a Leon, and you don't see them around Dominion too often. I think I'm about
The thing is, I'll tell you this right now. Don't get on your. You can't matter it. My favorite enemy is Leon.
Yeah, makes sense.
It makes sense.
You're
It
a
makes
fucking
sense.
Eldrin. Like, lore-wise,
Yep.
we're kind of
makes-
fucking enemies.
That's what I'm saying, and it makes sense completely for me to go it.
Yeah.
So
I have no enemies except those pesky dragons.
Oh. Well, we have a few enemies currently there and there.
No, they're just lucky boys. What are you on about?
Well,
There's
one
no-
of-
honestly, to be honest, it just aligned with that area, and Ash was like, "Wow, okay, let's do this."
Yep.
And I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
it's so spicy. It's gonna be so spicy. Because, oh boy, you're gonna be fucking just. You're gonna get some questions just thrown onto you. And, yeah.
How's the wife and kids?
how's the life?" Yeah. pretty
How's
much.
how's my.
It made me laugh when you said, "Do I know myself?" It's like, no, you don't, but he's ready to roll anyway. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about like where you're from or anything. So that's why I was like, but at the same time, it's I've just joined your party, and like I don't want to come across as being a rude twat.